Good morning. Good morning. We took a couple weeks off out here, right? Happy holidays to everybody. I just want to say, yes, I am wearing a losing hat. Yes, I am wearing a losing hat. I hate my Michigan team right now. I hate the football squad. I hate Jim Harbaugh for how he coached. I can't stand that my Michigan basketball, college basketball, them motherfuckers can't shoot for shit. Oh yeah, I'm back on my rants. I'm back on my rants, baby. Listen, they have absolutely no fucking point guard, a shooting guard, nobody. They expect my 7'2" center to do everything. I'm but we still a fan. We here. It is what it is. We've been off for a couple weeks, due to the holidays. Um, ESPN be off. Why the fuck can't I? They suck. Who gives a fuck? Right? So that's how I feel. I don't give a fuck what anybody else say. That's why I say we on here. We do what we do. A lot of shit to talk about. A lot of shit to get into. Obviously, the Hamlin situation, Skip Bayless being insensitive, the fucking NBA and the way they're fucking just lighting the scoreboard up with individual statistics. There's a whole bunch of shit we could talk about today. The other part is everybody knows I'm a Giants fan. Everybody knows I'm a Giants fan, right? Do I have to say a lot? Do I have to say a lot after I say that? I don't want. I should just be able to. We're in the fucking playoffs, bitch. And I don't care. Nobody says. We in the fucking playoffs with damn near the same squad we had last year. Coaching is everything, baby. Coaching is everything. But let me get this shit started. We're gonna do what we do, and happy to be back. Had a long layoff, work, all that bullshit. But we back in the building, so let's go. Going on. Like I said, we back in the building. Good morning, Anthony Taylor. Good morning, my guy. Good morning. How's everybody doing? We back in this bitch. I just want to start off everything, by just keeping it a bug. Like I said, my Giants is in the fucking playoffs, y'all. My Giants is in the playoffs. Unapologetic. He's in the building. But he's in the
What's
building.
up, people? What up?
He got on a Giant shirt today. I'm a little mad about my Michigan loss yesterday. I'm watching my boys play. In college. I have a couple Michigan losses in this past few days. I'm a little upset about that. But my Giants is in the fucking building. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
How you feel about this, my guy? How do you feel about the Giants being in the playoffs, bro?
First off, I want to say how everybody doing. It's been a long time since we've been on here.
Been a couple weeks. Due to the holidays. The holidays do what they be, man. Sometimes we need a break. We need it's a new year. We'll reset like everybody else do in a new year. Some people want to be skinny this year. Guess what? Fuck you. I can't stand your fucking goddamn resolutions of new me. A new me. Fuck, who was you before 11:59? The fuck out of here. You the same person today. New me after 11:59. The fuck out of here. All of a sudden, you changed your spots at 11:59 to 12 a.m. Bitch, fuck off.
Yeah,
You didn't change it. You was who you was yesterday. Fuck out of here with your fucking goddamn goals and resolutions for this fucking year. What the fuck was you doing the past 55 years of your life?
Don't worry about what Steve talking about. Get your health right, goddamn it. Don't worry about what Steve talking about. He want everybody to die. Don't fuck everything.
Fucking
keep on eating.
Goddamn losers out here.
Keep on eating and drinking.
It's 2023. I'm gonna be a better me. The fuck you are.
He's skinny shaming.
We on here.
He's on there. He's skinny shaming.
You fuck everybody with that bullshit, dog.
Yeah. But everything that Steve said, I'm doing that. I'm in the gym now. I'm trying to lose this stomach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you fell right into the trap. Yo, I'm gonna stop eating burgers and wings and no bread.
Off the hook.
I'm going to the gym. Nah, fuck that shit. Why didn't you go to the gym last year? Why didn't you go to the gym last year?
Yo, a different space. Different space. Yep, I got an excuse.
So it took for
like they say.
It took for 2023 to come around.
Yeah, man, long time coming.
At getting your AARP card for you to start working out.
Well, yep, when you see them knees, and I'm refereeing again too.
Oh,
so I definitely got to stay in shape. I'm, basketball referee again. So I definitely have to stay in shape. The best part of it. He said
you running up and down the motherfucking court now.
Oh my God! Yesterday, oh my Lord, I thought I was gonna faint.
Yo, don't trip on this bitch. Don't trip. Do not trip. Like running down the sideline, you gotta do that. You gotta do that little shuffle with your feet, right?
Oh yeah.
Nigga, don't fall, son.
They want you to look back. Like once in a while I would backpedal. But they were called like yesterday. The kid, I guess he traveled, but my head was turned forward, running to the other side of the court, and I said I ain't see it. I'm not gonna be the dumbass to try to backpedal. You know, I'm still getting the hang of this shit. I ain't about to trip and embarrass myself in front of all them damn people. So that wasn't gonna happen. Real talk. You still there? Let me see if I can hear you.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so yeah, man. So I gotta get in shape now. You know, the knees need it. Happy New Year to everybody, man.
Yes. Definitely. Happy New Year to everybody. You know, we had a blast. Obviously, you know what I mean. I had a blast. You know what the fuck? Like I said, the Giants is in the playoffs, baby.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Oh my God,
playoffs, baby.
Since 2016, we haven't been in the playoffs, and I'm like super happy. And the way the team looking, we hopefully, I'm going to just take, one step forward. We're in the playoffs, but I'm just hoping that if we do play Minnesota, we get the motherfuckers back.
Wait. Right now it's not an if, bro. Today will determine the if.
Yep.
Right now, all right. So let's talk about what happened with Minnesota because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to blame my coach. Yeah. I'm going to blame Wink Martindale with the all-out blitzes and leaving fucking corners on Justin Jefferson and the flats and the screenplay outside on a little slant joint. You're 37, bro. I don't understand why the fuck are you all out blitzing, basically zero out, like bringing it at the house and leaving Justin Jefferson to do a fucking one person to guard him. Why? And
he's lucky we can tackle.
Lucky
we could tackle because it was when he got that first down, he could have easily broke it. If it was any other team, he could have broke that tackle and been gone. But Giants have a great tackling team that I see. Yes. But all that blitzing, as you said, we talked about this a couple weeks ago as well. It was unnecessary, especially when it's crunch time. You blitzing from every gap, not just one part, not just a A gap blitz. You doing B gaps. You doing to the edge. I mean, you don't even care. It seemed like. So I hope he understand that we don't need to do it, and we getting our corners back. So that's going to be another good thing. We're getting our corners back. We already got McKinney back, and McKinney did his thing. He was a difference maker.
Landon Collins.
Landon Collins, my boy. I've actually met Landon Collins, and he's a real good dude. Just that he make bad choices of impregnating by 9 girls. He got that rookie year. That was a big. That's a bad choice. That's why he's still trying to play football. For real. He's Cromartie. I guess he's been around Cromartie too much. But yeah. Anyway, man, fucking, it feels so good that the Giants are back in the playoffs. It feels so good. I thought my fiance was bad luck to me because I said, "God damn, since we've been together, they ain't been to the playoffs."
Oh, you blame the shit on your lady, son?
She looking at me like right now, like,
what? You blame the shit on your lady?
I was like, yeah. What's going on?
Yo, is she all right? Hold on. So this is my issue. Is your lady a Giants fan?
Now she is.
This is what I'm talking about. That's how you, nigga. That's how you convert them.
Oh,
that's
man.
how you fucking do it, son. That's how we breed more fucking Giants fans in this world. You take the women, you switch them over to who you think. Get your.
See, she always asking for a Giants shirt or something. She always asking for it. So
give people their flowers when they deserve it. This nigga deserves flowers for converting the motherfucker's wife to a Giants fan. Now we have an extra person to the goddamn saddle. Like, let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know.
So we watch our Giants. She can come over and everything. Everybody got their Giants outfit on because it's gonna be the house gonna be rocking. What, next week you play playoffs? Start next week, I believe.
So, yeah. So we gotta see what the outcome is today. I think. I just hope it all stays the same. Jalen Hurts is playing today.
Oh wow.
It doesn't matter because guess what? It doesn't matter for us.
No, we're locked at number 6, I believe.
Doesn't matter, bro. Fuck the goddamn Philly. I don't give a fuck. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Stay in that spot because guess what? We lost to the Vikings, and I'm not gonna sit here anymore. Daniel Jones. Let's give him the props that he deserves.
Oh yeah.
And I'm saying that not as I'm okay. I was hard on him. And I have to have a small apology about being hard on him.
It's only right.
I didn't care if he was our quarterback or not. But as I look through all the quarterbacks that's signed, I look through all the quarterbacks that's around that possibly be free agents. I'm sticking with my guy, Daniel Jones. And I'm not saying that because he's not the best quarterback, but he is built for New York. He's built for the Giants.
Yeah.
I've seen that Minnesota game that he had that fourth quarter comeback, tied the game up on a 2-point conversion as well. Barkley had that run on a delay. Yo, that's one thing I want to talk about because I know what I noticed though. Why is these motherfuckers always in shotgun? 99.8% of the time, Daniel Jones does not take the fucking Is that an issue? Him taking the ball from under center?
I'm not for sure. It could be his offense because I seen Josh. What's his name? The quarterback for Baltimore.
The Bills.
The Bills. I see him do the same thing. I think a lot of these quarterbacks now they are in shotgun 70% of the time. People don't understand now the NFL, even high school is diluted because the quarterbacks, they said they can make the bet, they're already pro, they're pro this and pro that. When it comes to, they already into the game by senior year, they know, the pro offense and stuff like that. I don't believe that's true at all because it's actually a factual thing. Because they don't know the plays that they're supposed to be. They don't The coaches now in the NFL are actually calling the plays for them and actually telling them what to do. You know, they can hear. They got a what's name in their ear, like, you know, they can hear, like, you know how they hold their head, they hear the play and stuff like that. They don't do it like they used to. So they, in order to see the field, they don't read. Okay, this is what I should have said. They don't read defenses like they used to 10, 15, 20 years ago. They don't know how to. So now they backing them up to shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they can read it a little bit better. They can say these new quarterbacks got the arms and this and that and third, but being as though a lot of them don't. But a lot of them that can't read defenses. Many of them can't read defenses. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why he's at shotgun 90% of the time, because he can't read defenses like you know, our coach want him to. Yep. So that could be it.
We got what up?
Look at brand new, looking like show enough. Show enough. I
look good, don't I?
No, you don't. You look like a fuck. You look like you look like a hideaway cat burglar.
Oh God.
You look horrible. You look horrible. You look horrible this morning with that smile. You look horrible. Okay. Don't think you might have got it. You might have got a new fucking haircut and shit like that. I see the fade.
Yo,
get you.
You seen Tank last night?
Listen, dog, son. I have to ask you a question.
The nigga said he got hit in his head and he couldn't see nothing.
Does Tank hit that fucking hard, son? Because he didn't drop him. Son.
What?
He fucking ruined his life.
He said he got hit in his head and he couldn't see nothing.
This is what I'm saying. I didn't understand why the fight was being stopped. I'm like, yo, did he just like, what the fuck happened? Like, he hit that hard, son? Like, he ruined his life.
God.
Yo, dog, he ruined his life yesterday. He didn't knock him down. He fucking.
Let me guess. Wait a minute. Unapologetic, you ain't see the fight.
No, I didn't. I just saw the highlights.
Oh, come on, unapologetic. How can you miss Tank?
It's like I know. I wanted to see him and everything. I saw the highlights.
PPA.
Yeah. He gonna watch the next Conor McGregor.
PPA.
Hell no.
That's that bullshit. He gonna watch the next Conor McGregor.
PPA. No. Everybody don't like boxing like we do, son. We know what I mean. Like it's not like
I do like.
Why not? He know boxing. He ordered one of the fights one time.
Yeah,
and put it on his plate.
Yeah, he remember that.
But he ordered one of the fights. One.
I was talking to Steve about that last year.
But I couldn't. But the thing is, I gave everybody an invite.
I gave him an invite. He had an invite. He didn't want to watch it.
He did.
But the thing is, I had to watch the fight off what he put on Facebook. I couldn't afford it at the time. God damn it.
Who put it on Facebook? Oh, you talking about with me? Yeah.
I see you, Willie.
Yep.
What up, my G?
Me and Steve was talking about it yesterday too. I was like, yo, I used to just watch, order the fights the last 5 years, but the last fight that I ordered, I remember that. I definitely.
You put it on display for us to watch.
Yep, the whole goddamn fight too.
Yeah.
That shit is due, Willie. That the rent is due. It always is.
Yep. And Steve didn't do that last night. He didn't put the damn fight on. Yeah.
I watched it.
Well, you see when you bootlegging, you get to do that type of shit. You see what I'm saying?
I watched the fight.
I had to keep my shit private because I did pay that $75 fucking.
That's your problem, my G. That's your fucking problem. I see the same shit you did for zero.
Stop doing that shit, Steve. Stop doing that shit.
Yo, the ill part is you paid $200 for your cable a month and you pay $70 for the fight. So this month, you a $300 nigga. For what? For what, son? I seen the same shit you did. Boots Ennis, Demetrius Andre. Yo, hold on. I gotta ask you about the Demetrius Andre knockdown, though.
Woo.
The Demetrius Andre knockdown that they didn't call a knockdown, son. Remember, he was getting hit to the body, boom, 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 and he fell, and the ref was like, no, nigga. He felt that shit to the body, son. That changed that motherfucking fight, son. That changed that fight, bro.
Once, I ain't gonna lie, that dude realized, Demetrius Andre realized that he couldn't hurt that dude. Son. That dude was at home. That dude had a decent little crowd rooting for him. And he did not want to go down at home.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
Andre fucked his eye up after, but
when he hit him with that little, you seen that shit?
Like, boom, 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 right to the body. And Andre fell. And then all of a sudden, he fell on a body shot. Literally fell on a few body shots. The ref was like, no knockdown. That wasn't a slip. Bitch, you got hit 3 times.
He did. Demetrius Andre got knocked down by that dude.
Yes, you fell. You folded. You got hit flush. Boom, boom, boom. Body shots. And you fell. That changed that fight, son, by him not having a knockdown on that, son.
You seen how he was popping shit, though? Like, come on, nigga. Bring it, nigga. Yo, that nigga had me, and Mickelson had me in stitches, son. He had me in stitches. He showed out.
I'm very disappointed.
I don't know. I think Boots should have got this guy out of there.
Yeah. He did a bad job by going the distance. He did a bad job.
Yeah. If it was anybody that was supposed to knock their man down, because that dude, Speedy Ellis.
Yep.
He got. I don't think he realized the second half of that fight with son. The second half of that fight, you see how he was showing off in the beginning, how he was catching him, and the second half of that fight just totally changed, son.
What up, Willie? What it do, my G? Yeah, it's changed, son. Like, nigga.
You see when that dude VS started throwing them hard shots at him in that body. You see how he started folding up, son? Like when he was hitting him in his ribs and shit. And he was slowing down as the motherfucking rounds went by. And then he caught him right in that goddamn 12th round, son. I love those kind of knockdowns, son. I love those.
Yes.
How the fighter just get broken down after showing off the whole beginning of that fight, wiggling his ass, shaking it, and every motherfucking thing. And then when the second half of that fight came and that Spanish fella started getting his distance right and started connecting on that body.
You seen it?
Son, oh my God. And he started slowing down. You seen that shit, right? How he started slowing down at the second half of that fight.
You ever see when a car when you what do you call them shits? The when you get a tune up, what's some shits called? You ever seen, you know what I'm talking
about? Plugs.
The spark plugs,
Spark plugs,
so the spark plugs, you know what them shits go on you automatically, like one of your spark plugs fuck up?
Yep.
That's what happened to that nigga in the fight. He was good, and the next thing you know, this nigga like he was like, no, I can't take it no more. I'm good. Let me sit my ass over here. Man. Good, son.
Is that the Spanish dude, right? That was getting him. Oh, yes. That's the dude that said he wanted mind fighting.
You see it strolling through. You see it, baby. You see it, baby. I gotta do it again.
Oh my God, y'all souping him up. God damn.
You see it strolling through. See it. Oh yeah, bitches.
You long arm ass.
Yes, Willie.
Yes, that for real. But no. But yeah, he said he wanted to beat Tank up. Like he wanted to fight Tank. I should say. Did he say that?
That dude was a welterweight that fought last night.
Oh,
that was a welterweight bout. And that was the dude, and I ain't gonna front that dude, that Ellis fella at the press conference. He called himself pressing boots.
Who?
He would call himself, he was pressing boots like, yo, I was supposed to be next type shit. He was supposed to be the co-main event. But he was like, yo, Boots ain't offer enough money. You get what I'm saying? So he was like, fuck that.
Yeah, but
so he fought this dangerous-ass Venezuelan fella that just broke him down.
Yo,
broke him down.
It was ugly. It was ugly, son. It was ugly. But like you said about Boots, though, Boots should have got Boots should have got that boy out of there. I don't think that was like on his behalf. Like it wasn't. He won, but it wasn't a good performance. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially against a no-name opponent, even though this dude was ranked 4th in the fucking world, but he was a no-name. This is his first time basically in America. You supposed to represent on somebody like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And he fought a good fight, but I don't think that it was good enough to where he warrants himself that Errol Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford. Remember when I was telling you yesterday how it's not his time yet? Last night showed it.
Exactly.
Not your time yet, baby. These niggas ain't giving you no fight for 10 times.
You have to have that Gervonta Davis factor, like that I'll knock you the fuck out type shit.
Exactly.
That Terrence Crawford, that Errol Spence, that Mike Tyson, that fucking Tyson Fury, that Deontay Wilder, the Anthony Joshua. You gotta have that yellow shit. You gotta have that kind of like, you know, that shit, that aura around you. Like, nigga, you can't come in this ring. I'm knocking you the fuck out tonight.
That's why I recommend. The thing is, not everybody is a Tank Davis. You dig what I'm saying?
Son,
you know that Tank Davis, he's 93% knockout ratio.
I'm checking his gloves next fight. I'm checking his gloves next fight.
Yeah, son, he's 93%.
I'm checking Tank's gloves after the fight. Remember Mayorga where he went in and he nut nigga with the mother. When he loaded the gloves up, Yo, who ass he beat like that? I can't remember that fight, son. When he loaded who was the one who loaded the gloves up?
The dude that beat Cotto up. Remember the dude that beat Cotto up?
Yes.
Oh my God.
The gloves up. What was his name, son? I forgot his name. Not Mayorga.
Oh my God. Niggas didn't even know how Cotto was taking them shots all those rounds.
Yeah. That shit was ruthless, son.
He really put plaster in his goddamn glove, son.
Me and Savage actually watched that fight at Poblit's house that day. I forgot who the fuck his name was, dog. It wasn't Mayorga because Mayorga used to smoke the cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I forgot who that other guy was though, but he cheated. He cheated like a motherfucker. I forgot his name, dog. I forgot his name.
Margarito.
Margarito, yes. That's what I said.
Antonio Margarito, I believe.
Yes. Willie, yes. You in the building. Yes.
Margarito.
Margarito, yes.
Because when they did, remember the Max shit they used to have, the one-on-one shit when they sit side by side? Because part 2 of that fight, what's his name, brought his iPad with him, and he was like, look at the gloves. Look at the gloves. Yo, that dude Margarito was like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you saying? Yo, he had me in stitches, son. Like, he brought his shit the next time. Matt Kellerman was like, yo, what is that?
That shit was like my nigga, that shit was like a fucking, like, you know the cartoons when they pull it and they come from somewhere with a fucking cinder block or some shit?
Yeah.
That was him getting fucking Cotto. Spew, like in the fucking pow. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's some fucking Batman shit. Like, that wasn't okay, my nigga. Cotto stood up to that shit, my G.
But I tell you, no lie, but you was right, though, Steve. Boots was supposed to represent on that no name. That's why I do recommend for all fighters, go through every kind of fight before you become a big name and not just being known for one thing.
So I had a conversation with somebody, and I think me and you might have had also. So like boxing compared to UFC, right? Like Kasim, obviously you watch both too.
Yeah.
Do you think boxing needs to take on like a more form of like the UFC? Because you can lose 5 fights in UFC, right? But you can win 6 straight, and then you #1 title contender. Like, why in boxing is one loss at a certain time detrimental to your whole career? Like, why do you drop so far in the rankings for one loss? UFC, you could lose 5 in a row, like I said, win 6 in a row and become the #1 contender, depending on who you beat. You feel what I'm saying? Like they have the formula right in the UFC, because it's like look at Green Bay Packers right now. They hot right now. They could go on a whole fucking Super Bowl run. We know Giants. We won whole Super Bowl runs.
Pittsburgh did it.
Remember Arizona against
Arizona
Pittsburgh.
did it.
Arizona against Pittsburgh with Kurt Warner.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you would get on a whole hot streak and just start mowing people down.
Yeah.
I think boxing has it wrong. Like, because they don't give people enough chances. You feel what I'm saying? What you think? What you think about in that aspect?
I think in that aspect you are absolutely right, because the thing is about boxing and versus the UFC, what Dana White is doing out there for the UFC, he's making it a sport, not just a business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is a sport. Boxing is a business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that's what separate boxing from every goddamn thing, because this is why you like what you said, big fights don't happen. One loss means you're damn near your whole career, especially if you're a big name. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not a big name in boxing, basically you suffer a loss.
True indeed, Jim Savage. Go ahead.
Yep.
That's what sucks about boxing. I can't stand it. You know, and I always say somebody
we'll get to that, Willie. We'll get to that in a second, Willie. My bad. Go ahead, son. My bad.
I always thought like a Dana White or somebody of his aspect, of his mindset, should be over boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like I said, boxing is a business, and you know, the other revenues, they are actual sports. UFC is actually a sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could make a career in the UFC. You ain't making no careers in boxing.
True indeed. It's tough. It's really tough.
Especially if you ain't coming in the game and making yourself a big name. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we always talk boxing, though, Steve, you see why I like them fighters that be coming in and they be talking shit, popping shit, because these guys got to get that extra little bread on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and you know what the fucked up part is? And I hate I hate to even say this. I hate to even say this shit. This is the reason why Jake Paul is actually, I would say, good. Paul Logan, Jake Paul is actually good for the sport. Because you want to know what? You want to know what he does? He brings a different type of swag to where you want to see him fucking get fucked up. He brings that fuck you mentality back to the sport. You can't beat me, my G. You can't beat me.
And like what we always say, you know, like I'm tired of now, after watching boxing so many years now.
Ooh, yeah,
I'm tired of hearing about promoters not making big fights happen. You get what I'm saying?
PPA, look at that comment. Look at that comment for you, PPA.
Yeah, it is.
It is. You ain't.
It is. Right.
You ain't fucking lying.
You should call it Mayweather effect.
The thing is, though, which he did help if he fucked it up and helped it at the same time. Because before the Mayweather effect took play, fighters was getting beat. This is what the Mike Tysons you be hearing about, how they went broke after knowing they had hundreds of millions of dollars in their bank account, winding up with bullshit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the flip side of what Mayweather did. You dig what I'm saying? And what he did on top of that was perform. You know what I'm saying? He performed. That's why he's able to have a set price. And like what you said, Steve, Jake Paul making more money than a lot of fighters that went through training, amateurs, Golden Gloves, all of it.
Exactly. It's crazy because like a lot of people have to understand, like not only is it a fighting, it's an entertainment business as well. And you have to be able to entertain. Like if you we talk about Demetrius Andre all the time. He's not a draw. He's not a draw.
Exactly.
Like his biggest move was going at Canelo Alvarez in that press conference after Canelo won his fight. You feel what I'm saying? That was his biggest move, which absolutely did nothing. Last night he put on.
But you know, like what we say about Demetrius Andre, he suffered behind the business of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? He suffered behind it because he's not a draw. All those middleweights didn't want to fight him. Look at him now. He had to fight at super middleweight yesterday.
Yep.
He's trying to make claims on Caleb Plant and Benavidez. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because he couldn't get no Charlo fight. Charlo said he wasn't worth the bread.
The Caleb Plant.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Caleb Plant was like, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
No, Caleb Plant go always and Caleb Plant,
Kevon Thibodeau. Caleb Plant, Kevon Thibodeau.
Yep.
Fuck you, Nick Foles. Yo, dirty motherfuckers, bro. Dirty. I'll take it, bro.
Out, son. The most underrated puncher in that whole fucking division is Caleb Plant.
What? Son, he just ran into a Canelo Alvarez. That's all that was.
Yeah.
Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah. Who the fuck wouldn't mind losing to that? Look at that check. Look at that check.
Hey, Canelo Alvarez ran into Floyd Mayweather. It is what the fuck it is.
You knew he was going. You knew Caleb Plant was going to lose at the press conference when Canelo snuffed him.
Yo,
you knew that.
So you see how quick that shit was?
Yeah.
He was like, oh my god, hold on. I can't. He lost there. He lost right then and there. There was no the mindset right there is over. The next day, now you gotta go and fight this nigga. Nah, I'm good.
Caleb Plant called him a motherfucker. Canelo Alvarez thought he said fuck his mother. You see what I'm
saying? Hit him with a 2-piece.
After the fight was over, Caleb Plant was like, I didn't say fuck your mother. It's fucking crazy, son.
I'm telling you, it gets ugly out there, son.
I'm like, yeah, you's a good fighter. You know?
Son, I can't.
How can you not have a guy like Dana White over that kind of entertainment? You get what I'm saying?
You have to, son. And we don't. That's what boxing doesn't have. Because
they need to make a sport out of it. You know, it's gonna cost them some more. The thing is, it's gonna cost them some more money, and fighters got to get paid less money. You get what I'm saying?
You got to bring people to the table, son. And so,
all
right. So and you know, my genius kind of speaks to itself. It is what it is. So, but I'm gonna go in one place. I'm gonna go on in one place right now, and then I'm gonna go to my next shit. So I want y'all to think on the next question I'm gonna ask, but we're gonna talk about obviously we have to talk about the Hamlin situation. I mean, we can't ignore that, right? So, but I want y'all to understand the Hamlin situation coincides with the question I'm going to ask that I want y'all to think on, right? So, with the Hamlin situation, been in the league 2 years, right?
Yep.
I heard a thing. I heard a post or whatever. I didn't look it up. I'm not gonna lie. I meant to, but I didn't. On the weekends, I like to drink. I just got back to work. I was on 13-day vacation. I've been relaxing. My brain has not been functioning the way it needs to function. I don't give a fuck right now, right? So it is what it is. So, Hamlin does not get paid $1 million a year. He doesn't even get paid $1 million a year, bro. Like, it is what it is. So with that being said, so like I said, I want y'all to talk about the Hamlin situation. I want you to talk about Skip Bayless, his comments. I want you to talk about everything just what happened with that whole situation, right? But I want you to take in inside, and I want y'all to think about the question I'm asking. The question I'm asking is, should the NFL remove the salary cap and structure it more like like baseball and basketball? All right. So I want to talk about everything else, but on the side, I want y'all to think about that part. Because
basketball don't have a cap.
They have a cap, but you're allowed to pay penalties. So is the Golden State Warriors. So is baseball. Like our Mets owner, Steve Cohen, he's fucking 500. These $500 million. Like he's $200 million in penalties, right? So you're allowed to pay that if you can. So what I'm saying is, let's talk about the other shit, but think about, should the NFL take that same route? They have a cap, but it's not a hard cap. The NFL is a hard cap. Like you can't go over this shit. So should they consider what happened, removing the salary cap due to things of this nature? So NFL, you can like a DeMar Hamlin situation, or I forgot his name, DeMar Hamlin, right?
Yeah.
Like we thought he was out of here. Like as soon as he dropped, I in my heart, I say he's dead. Right then and there, I was like, yo, I hope that man don't die. Right?
Wait a minute, Steve.
What?
Do you want us to have the Hamlin situation while we thinking about answering your question, or
yes.
do you want us to just flat out just answer the question?
Nah, don't answer the question yet. Think about what I'm saying, and we'll talk about DeMar Hamlin a little bit and Skip Bayless and all the other bullshit, and it will lead into that question because it all makes sense, right? So
DeMar when Hamlin, you come back, you want me to discuss the Hamlin situation and then answer the question?
Think about the question, but we're gonna discuss the Hamlin situation right now. Like, not even really discuss it. You know, we that's like I said, we've been on for 2 weeks. We all seen this shit happen in front of us. If you was watching, Monday Night Football, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
exactly, because the Hamlin situation and the NFL having a hard cap, that's two different things.
It's not though. And I'll tell you why. Because it coincides with itself. Because now, with his situation, think about his doctor bills and what he's gonna owe, and what the NFL is not giving him, compared to was you know what I'm saying, like basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever you want to go into, hockey, but I don't know their shit, hockey and shit like that. But between basketball and baseball, their money is way different.
But look, go ahead, unapologetic.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right, bro.
Yeah, because Drunk, he actually, I'm reading to what he said.
Oh, we back. Oh, Drunk. Evan, look, Drunk. What up, my nigga?
Yeah, Drunk back. Yes. He put into it. The NFL gap talent is extremely bigger than baseball. So it's like, what I think what he's saying is, it's like, how will we put all this money into a 53-man roster? But yeah, so it's
they have a
like it's yeah,
they have
and
a
then
higher salary, a lower salary. So you got 53 men, right?
Yeah.
And you got 15 in the NBA. You got, I think, like 20 something, 19 to 20 something in baseball, right?
Yeah.
Why is their cap lower?
Who, the NFL? Because first off,
because
the
it's
guys
53
last
though,
it's a 53-man roster.
So why is it lower?
Because you think
why is it lower?
They
last
less than baseball. Baseball players can play ultimately until they fucking 50, 55. But regularly, let's be honest, about 35, and that's still really good. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's not an incentive. You know, that's just like in corporate world. The CEO is gonna make maybe $8 million a year. The co-CEO gonna make about 5, but everybody else is making 6, 7 figures, maybe 5 figures. That's how it goes.
Hold on.
There's no higher standard.
So we're playing sports, right? They're all a sport in its own right? Baseball's a sport, basketball's a sport, tennis is a sport, soccer's a sport, blah, 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 blah. Why does the NFL get treated the way they get fucking treated, dog? When they're the most lucrative sport in the fucking world. Nobody fucking takes a backseat to fucking the NFL and football. Nobody. You're watching fucking football no matter what happens. You don't give a fuck about an NBA game, 82 games. You don't give a fuck about 162 games in motherfucking goddamn baseball. You don't care about the tennis match in the Wimbledon. You don't care what happens with the fucking Pittsburgh Penguins. But you're watching football every motherfucking Sunday, and they go out there and they put their lives on the line.
But look,
they put their careers on the line with every hit. Every fucking hit, they put their careers on the line, and they get paid the least money of anyone. So why should not remove their salary cap just like baseball and basketball? Why can't you pay a penalty if you want to go over to get certain people and blah blah blah? But pay these fucking people.
We gave
dog. Because if I make it in basketball, my life is set. If I make it in baseball, my life is set. If I make it in football, I can be broke, my G.
Basketball,
Willis McGahee is broke.
Life is set. Basketball,
Willis McGahee is broke. Think about them shit. They broke, dog. Because they got fucked up, they got injured too early, and they cannot pay their fucking doctor bills. They can't do none of that shit.
Hey, that's just like hockey. That's just like hockey. Like, but at the same time, but you're not just set when you're a basketball player. Maybe if you're in the top 5 out of 15 guys that's on that roster, but you're not just set when you're a basketball player.
You are though.
85% of them go broke anyway in the basketball.
No, you want to know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you're set. You're set. You're set because it's guaranteed money to you. What you do with your money after that is different. It's different. The NFL, your money's not guaranteed, bro.
The guaranteed money with just like what me and PPA
the money's not
say,
guaranteed.
They got 53 guys that guarantee money with.
But they have a lower salary cap,
so you take
a lower salary cap.
So you take the MLB and they 20 guys and you plus 30. You take the NFL, you take the NBA and they 15-man roster and you go plus 35 on the NFL. You get what I'm saying? Plus 40 type shit. Because of the simple fact you gotta pay so many people.
You gotta pay so many, dude.
On a roster, and you think why you think the NBA and the MLB revenue wise haven't catch up to the NFL? Because of the simple fact, this is why there's 162 baseball games, 82 NBA games.
Yes, drunk.
You get what I'm saying? And there's only what? They just added an extra game
For more revenue.
NFL.
For more money. For more fucking money.
And
For
they
more
get,
money. But some of that is to the
more money
players too.
And the
But some of that is to the players too.
The players are getting more money in
Yeah, the players get some of that money too.
What I don't understand.
But they're not getting as much money, my guy.
My question to everybody.
You trying to tell me, hold on. You trying to tell me I got 53 players. 53.
Yep.
I got 15 players. And we make more money. We make more money.
Yeah.
Than the 15 players.
Yeah.
But my fucking job pays lower?
Yeah.
So I got 53 players that their salary cap is here.
You go to any company in America.
I make more money. And I got 15 players on my cap is here.
All right. So, all right.
How is that possible, son?
All right. All right. Suppose. All right. Suppose.
Possible.
All right. So, all right. So, all right. So, all right. So, put it like this. Suppose. Put it like this.
McDonald's, my
your
G.
job it happens.
Let me give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all.
McDonald's.
And I'm gonna give you.
Your job is happening.
And I'm gonna give you. And I'm gonna give both of y'all the reciprocal.
Yeah.
Do you think the NBA, let's say the NBA, let's say they got a 53-man roster. You think niggas could get paid for 82 games with their revenue pan out? I'm just saying, if an NBA team consists of 53 players on a team with 32 teams, you think they're gonna be able to, with their revenue that they generate now, that's not even close to the NFL's. Do you think that they're going to be able to maintain an NBA league on a 53-man roster?
Yeah, it's not the way the game was set up.
It
is what it is.
I gave you the reciprocal.
But we're gonna go on. What we're gonna go on is the fact that
53 motherfuckers you gotta pay.
53 players fit under this umbrella of $180 million, right? But the NFL has 15 players that fit under an umbrella of $200 million. How the fuck that's not good math. That's not good math. Nobody says that's fucked up. Yeah, everybody, NFL, fuck you. You fucked it up. I'm gonna watch it anyway. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it anyway. But guess what? Fuck y'all. Trash ass money, dog. Lift the salary cap. Pay your penalties or who you want on your team, and fucking keep it moving, dog. There's no reason that the NFL should have a hard salary cap. Like I can't go over 185 million. I can't go over. But the Golden State Warriors been paying penalties for fucking 7 years.
Oh Lord, it's too much of a talent base.
Paying penalties for years.
Oh Lord,
our fucking Mets are $200 million over the salary cap. We don't give a fuck, my G.
Yo, you know they
pay the penalty.
They pay the guys that's on a salary, and they pay practice squad members as well. You know that, right? So they
don't give a fuck.
I know. Well, you don't give a F about logic, so I got you.
Fuck about that logic, my ass. Logic, my ass. You got all the money in the world. Y'all make all the money in the world, bro. You make way more than the NFL and than fucking baseball. And you pay your players less.
But Steve, when you asking about a salary cap, you got to tap into the money that's being paid out, Steve.
I did.
You got to.
You did not. Unapologetic just was telling you about the practice squad and everybody else that got to get paid, and you just pull it off.
When that man Dr. Bill come in, his fucking salary's gone. What's the NFL going to do for that?
Why are we putting the NFL on a higher standard?
We're not.
And we are.
Wait a minute. No, you back.
Yeah, we are.
Hamlin is about to come off with a ton of money right now. With what he went through.
Yeah.
He's about to make a ton of money.
And this is what I'm getting at,
bro.
This is what I'm getting at, bro.
Football again.
That's what I'm getting at, Joe. What up, Ed?
Yo.
Coming to the building. What it do?
What's up, Ed?
Chilling. What's good, man?
What's up, Ed?
The service, man. Fucking DC trash ass place.
Oh my God! I'm telling my DC homies, why you gonna call DC like that?
Nah, I'm right across the my
Like last
hotel
night.
is right across the street from the fucking Washington Nationals Park. You can see this trash.
Niggas don't even got no. Yo. I heard everybody in Maryland, like Baltimore, DC. I heard they don't even have Wi-Fi. I heard they just started doing it.
Right.
That's bullcrap.
Ain't no satellite above this shit or nothing.
I'm about to DC. You gotta have money to live that motherfucker. That's the most expensive area in America.
And then they get shot at the same time, and you get shot at the
too.
same time.
Well, that's
my hotel. It's definitely around the corner. You definitely don't want to park there.
Yeah, word. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas don't even got Wi-Fi. They like Wi-Fi. What's that? Wi-Fi?
Yeah, word. So, homegirl's like, oh, we gonna pay to park. I said, shit, bitch, I ain't going around the corner.
Yeah, for real. That's what I love that every DC area. Just visiting for 2 days. That's it.
Motherfuckers still got Kansas strings trying to fucking communicate with each other with fucking telephones. Like, nah, I'm good. I ain't going to that hood. I'm straight, dog.
Yo, maybe because the government is using all the damn internet, but that place should have everything before any other place in America. Over there.
That they had it until Joe Biden got here.
Oh, yeah, I get it. He gave it to China.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so what you think? You heard what we was talking about, Ant?
No, what's the word?
So my question was, should the NFL remove a salary cap and go more of a baseball, basketball situation? Like we seen what happened to DeMar Hamlin, and I heard the numbers that he make. Like his doctor bill's finna be more than what the fuck he's making. Like, so he's finna be broke, honestly. Like,
no, he's not, Steve.
No, shut up. He is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
The woke community would not allow that.
No, you wanna know why? And you wanna know what? That's some other bullshit I want to talk about. My bad. Sorry, you brought it up, Kasim. Sorry, I'm fucking tight. All right, DeMar Hamlin had.
Steve, wait a minute. Steve, one thing. I just got one thing I gotta say about. I just got one thing I gotta say about that situation. What I don't like about the Hamlin situation.
You don't say what I'm about to say because you're probably gonna say what I'm about to say. Go ahead.
I don't like the way TV and media is speaking out. I'm hearing more from First Take, Undisputed.
Stop watching them bitch ass niggas. They suck, my G.
No, I'm just saying they've been talking about it, but you know, where's the camera footage on the family? You know what I'm saying? And what do they have to say?
Because
I'm
it's really not
nothing from the family. It's from Hamlin's family themselves. I'm hearing it from First Take. Oh, he's breathing again. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I understand they want to keep us. I know that they want to keep us fans informed, but I would like to hear from the family of the Hamlin family themselves. I don't even know how this. I don't know how his mom looked, his sister, whoever was in that hospital. I don't hear from them. But Ryan Clark, guys like Ryan Clark get to go on Good Morning America and talk about Hamlin like he knew him personally.
Hey,
you get what I'm saying?
I think you been starting to like really be around me a little bit too much.
Hey, yo, Ant.
I'm trying to see this.
Hold on, Kasim, PPA. Hold on. Ant.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh my Lord. We're having a serious moment here.
Wait,
you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. He's an asshole. I swear to God, he's an asshole.
We on here, nigga.
What the hell?
And I don't even know what the hell he means when he's doing this shit.
Was up there.
Yeah.
But
hey, PPA, you bring up a great point. You know why they don't talk about his family or like situations like that? Because it's about them creating a narrative that they really truly care. They're getting more publicity to talk about. Again, this like Black Lives Matter.
You saying
when a black man is hurt?
What you saying?
I don't know.
They get that money.
what you're saying is true.
I gotta disagree with just part of it. Just a part is when you talk about like Skip Bayless and the States, but the dudes that actually played the game, I do think they can. And because that could have been any one of them at any given time. You never know with that. Like that sport, certain things happen to your body where you really don't know just one hit could do to you. So I believe that's something that they do care as a fraternity of NFL players.
I want to talk about that. That's how I want to bring something up. I've been having a conversation with a lot of guys that I know play football, even from high school, college, whatever. And
So
that man really could have died, man.
Yeah, no, he did. He did die.
Those guys that play football before,
they brought him back. So
yeah, he did die.
Yes. Those guys that played football before, that's on ESPN and that's on Fox Sports.
And the
family,
it's a fraternity.
It's a fraternity. But these guys, they talk negative about football for the last 4 or 5 years. Let's tell you, and me and Steve talk about this. 700,000 kids was playing football in 2016. Now, less than 200,000 kids are playing football now. Because why? You think it's because it's like, no, because they hear it on TV. The mamas is hearing it because you know there's a lot of single mothers. The mamas is hearing it. All these other people are hearing it. Schools, as a high school coach, a lot of teams don't even have freshman teams anymore. They call them sophomore teams. So I don't think the NFL players really care about football anymore because they got their money. They good. They work for their company. They work for their goddamn company now. Yep. They good. Being as though they don't understand this is how black and brown kids are making. They want to become successful millionaires too.
This is their job.
The quickest way they can do it.
So this is
one more thing. There's a difference between the brotherhood of the NFL players and the analysts and everything and the ex-NFL players that's on television. And there's a difference between being that and frontlining. I feel that those players was frontlining. Really? Ryan Clark on Good Morning America? I think you're trying to promote the Pivot podcast when you're doing things like that. I don't think that you're really about what Hamlin was going through, because everybody was sitting up saying
Nah. And here that is also.
I don't think that was brotherhood like. I thought that was brotherhood like. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was frontlining.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It's just that's the question. That's the question that any show is gonna ask any football player that comes on, right? Or anybody that's a TV personality. They're gonna ask them.
No, normally when there's a situation like that, just like with George Floyd family was on Good Morning America, not Stephen A. Smith or Ryan Clark. You know what I'm saying?
So my question is,
where was Hamlin's mother? Where was Hamlin's sister? Where was Hamlin's brother? They were supposed to get that invite on Good Morning America rather than a Ryan Clark.
That's for the family to do. The family got to get up there and do that.
What do you mean?
No. Hey,
this is a Good Morning America.
I'm set up that interview for the family.
Yeah,
and I am not.
That's not an interview for the family.
No, he's not supposed to. He's not their fucking agent. He's not going to set that up for them.
They call what he's saying is hold on.
It was set up for Ryan Clark to go.
PPA.
No, Ryan Clark might. You got to look at stuff like that. Ryan Clark 9 times out of 10 already had it booked to go on. It just so happened that
Ryan Clark has never had a Good Morning America interview ever.
But he's doing it with the
ever until this situation. I would agree with you if he had a background of going to Good Morning America. But he never been on Good Morning America.
But he is promoting the Pivot though.
I get what you're saying.
The Pivot, so he's going around and Good Morning America is a stop. It just so happened that once he got there, that was the question based on his
No.
background.
I would agree with you if the Hamlin situation never happened. I would agree if the Hamlin situation never happened. But this is when the Hamlin situation happening, and he gets an invite on goddamn. He put in a bid in to go on the Good Morning America before the family.
Was that the only thing he spoke about?
So I understand both sides of the story, right? So
I get what Drunk was saying.
PPA, I get what you're saying, right? Because no, you're right. He shouldn't have went on there, but they have to call him. They call him and say, "Can you come on?" Because of the concern he showed.
I think Ryan Clark called him.
PPA, hold on. The concern that he showed and where he voiced his opinion with Scott Van Pelt and everybody else that night, how he showed up, is what got him on that for Good Morning America to call him, right? So the family has to also accept that invite. They might have not accepted that invite because they were just worried about their family member. You feel
right? They're gonna wait. Like once he's up and about,
right?
Then
but I understand. But
what pissed me off?
But I don't believe
going on shows ain't gonna make them healthy.
Ain't gonna make them healthy. Exactly.
Ryan Clark and them doing it to benefit themselves. That's what they're doing it for. They crying on everything that happened. Ryan Clark probably cried maybe 10 times within a year. Within a year.
Hold on, my guy. Hold on.
This is ridiculous.
Hold on.
All this is ridiculous.
My guy, we're going with Jason Williams, Ryan Clark, those people that I'm just gonna say right now, they have experiences of being in life or death situations. It's the reason why he related that way. He was on his deathbed.
Y'all forget when Ryan Clark was playing at 160 pounds? He wasn't telling nobody he was sick and almost died. Y'all forgot about that.
Let's not forget Ryan Clark.
What I'm saying is,
y'all really comparing that to somebody. Y'all can really comparing that to somebody nearly dying on the field.
Nothing
compared to what that man Hamlin went through on the field.
Ryan Clark almost died.
Nobody has never seen what happened to Hamlin on that field. And y'all gonna put Ryan Clark and Jason Williams situation in comparison to Hamlin.
Life and death experience is life and death experience. It don't matter how.
What do you mean? That was on the football field.
If I get shot right now and I'm laying there in my fucking deathbed, but I happen to wake up, that's a life or death experience. So you got there's no difference in life and death experience, man.
It is when it's on the football field. Yes, it is.
No, it's
when it's on the football field.
Ryan Clark is a football player.
All right. Get shot at the same time.
To people that just on the football field, they have their own brand of life or death experience.
Exactly, but not on the football field.
Hey, Ryan Clark cried when he said he supposedly had to have a conversation with somebody about racism, and it was the minute bitch-made shit I ever heard in my life.
Oh,
he was crying about that.
Don't do that to my guy.
Like, no, I'm like, seriously, man. Like, seriously,
I mean, listen, we got in the pocket.
Everything.
Hold on.
It don't matter what
we got in the pocket a little bit. But I didn't get to my real point. I didn't get to my real point to have an actual argument. What I'm about to say,
it's crazy.
What I'm about to say, I don't understand, and this is fucking society at its best. This is fucking mainstream media bullshit at its best. This is people at their fucking worst. And I say at their worst when they trying to do good shit. Listen to what I'm telling you. How long this motherfucker been sitting there with his
the toy drive,
his GoFundMe shit, right? His toy drive for the kids, right? The 2 years.
For real drunk.
Yeah.
2 years.
Drunk.
All of a sudden, this motherfucker collapsed on the field. That shit go to 7 million. Where the fuck was your donations before that? Where was your donations?
Yeah, that's some real
motherfucker
bullshit.
Collapsed. Where was your shit then? You didn't have
some real bullshit.
You didn't have nothing to do to this motherfucker's donations or his cause for them kids for however until he fucking collapsed on the field. All y'all can go suck a dick and kiss my ass.
Hey,
that's bullshit, dog.
Oh shit.
That's bullshit at its fucking best. Huh?
Drunk said
You can't
Ryan
cancel.
Clark is
Whoa. Let's look on the flip side of that now.
There ain't no flip side. There ain't no flip
There's a
side.
flip side of that now.
There ain't no flip side of that one.
Until he
All right. So since there's no flip side, this should be easy for every last person on the panel to answer.
Yep.
Everybody knew. Everybody. All right. You talking about his charity and what he do for the kids.
Nobody
before he collapsed, right?
Nobody cared until he damn near died. Fuck all of them.
All right, before he collapsed. So when he damn near died. All right, so you knew Hamlin before.
No.
Okay then. So why wasn't you speaking about him on the panel and the good safety that he was or anything of that nature? Nobody knew of Hamlin before he collapsed on the field.
But this
and when he collapsed on the field, and when he collapsed on the field, just his donation. This is why I say.
Hey, let me speak
on. I say Hamlin is going to get him a pretty nice penny to retire. He's going to give him a nice retirement package.
And he's giving it to the kids.
He's getting money. He's going to get money.
PPA.
Besides his salary when he walks away.
He is. Let me speak on one couple things. First off, Jordan said Ryan Clark is the NFL D Wade. It was at 2K before he almost died. Like that's not funny, but it's not. No, I'm not gonna laugh at that. But that's real. That's real. That's super real. But
that's what I'm saying.
We have conversations all the time. You're not surprised by that, are you?
I'm not surprised. But what I'm saying is,
okay.
What I'm saying is it's the fuck shit. It's
not being surprised.
Just
because you ain't surprised, don't mean that
Tom
the shit
Brady,
is right.
Robert Kraft, everybody wants to donate now on the strength of him almost dying. My G, where was you before this?
Yeah, that's what they were supposed to do.
You before this? This is what
they were supposed to do.
Shit. Don't give me
that
shit.
That's what they were supposed to do. The NFL world, they were supposed to donate to those charities when he passed out on that football field because nobody knew him, Steve.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody knew him. Besides his teammates.
He's an NFL, right?
That more on his teammates than in the rest of the NFL.
Is he on the NFL?
Put that on Stephon Diggs. Put that on Josh Allen.
Why?
Yeah,
Don't put that on the rest of the NFL.
I'm putting it on everyone.
You don't put that on the rest of the NFL. Put that on his teammates. Not giving them because those are the ones that's in the locker room with him.
It's bullshit.
Those are the ones in the locker room with him. Why they ain't donate before he passed out on the field? Why they gotta be
rappers? Everybody want to donate now because you see this man pass out on the field?
Yeah.
What was you before that?
Because nobody knew him before that.
You don't know that shit now. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't want you here. I'm good.
Did Hamlin take that money?
This is good.
Did Hamlin take that money?
It's for the kids.
Did Hamlin take that money?
It's not.
That's the point. Hamlin ain't deny that. Hamlin knew who the hell he was before he collapsed on the field. Honestly, Hamlin made himself more of a somebody. He made himself more of a somebody.
Do you
now that he collapsed on the field and he alive, baby?
When we have these conversations, and you know, y'all say, guys, you always get into that, but this is true. The woke corporations are making the money. Every time something get popularized, I get as an individual, I get scared because I'm like, God damn, now everybody that's going to be on my social media going to believe I need to say the same thing that they're saying. Promoting the same thing that everybody else is promoting. And it's like, maybe I don't agree with certain things that's being promoted because it's kind of scary now that you guys putting something up front.
So now you get where I'm coming from with the Ryan Clark situation.
Oh, I've been got that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that everybody got to boost their views and boost whatever it is that they got
do
going
that all the time.
off the strength of this young man's name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
do
saying?
It all the time.
People that I seen on people that I haven't seen on First Take in years came on First Take this week and was commenting.
Fuck First Take.
Yeah.
That's because the world is full of hot takes. That's it.
Yeah, fuck
everybody want to when it's a hot take, everybody want to be heard. That and I'm gonna say once again, just because people may take advantage of the situation doesn't mean that motherfuckers don't care. That's the difference.
Well,
I get what you're saying. Where some people may use this shit as a way to jump up in ratings or to promote other things, but it doesn't mean that they don't care about the situation. That's all.
And it doesn't mean they do care.
No, it doesn't. I mean, we don't know.
At the same time,
we can only go based upon what we want to think.
But when I'm saying they're not consistent, it's feel like their handlers tell them to say certain things to promote themselves. Because Ryan Clark wasn't the only one that was crying on air for multiple different things, not just for Hamlin, for multiple different things. He wasn't the only one. It's like their handlers are telling them, you gotta cry, you gotta be vulnerable.
Let me ask you a question, man.
You gotta do this.
That was emotion. That was emotions. I'm emotional.
Kaz, let me ask you a question.
You gotta be vulnerable.
I almost cried. It is what it is.
Hold on, on our show, Kaz.
It's not just Hamlin they did this for.
You our football guy. On this show, right? You are the guy that we go to for multiple and every football question, we run it through you. We run it through you. So if we left it and just said, yo, Kaz, well, comment on the Hamlin situation. And is that you? And then all of a sudden you start saying, yeah, because I'm a football coach at such and such and such and such. Is that you promoting or is that you caring? Real question. If we ask you, say, yo,
too long of a pause, nigga. It's too long of a pause. Answer the question, nigga. Is that you promoting the caring, nigga?
You're comparing me to the guys that like Ryan Clark.
No, what comparing?
No. I'm not comparing you to anybody.
You're a human being, right?
That's a general question.
Unapologetic. That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. Comparing you to Ryan Clark. If you was Ryan Clark, basically, and you was talking on a Hamlin situation, are you a person that's going to be caring? If you're brotherhood,
or promoting,
quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Like you're just gonna speak about the situation.
You promoting the Unapologetic Pivot podcast.
What are you doing?
You have no emotion. I'm promoting.
Hold on. You have no emotions. You have no emotions. What happened to that man?
Everybody has emotions. What happened to that man? I don't like. I've been consistent on saying I don't like that these pundits are like diluting this young man's situation for their own benefits.
And you see how you just use now you gonna use Stephen A. Smith words and shit?
Say it again?
You wanna use Stephen A. Smith words and shit now?
He said pundit and diluting in the same sentence. Yo, like 3 words apart. He said pundit and diluting. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, hey, we might be intelligent, but we don't give a fuck. Like, don't say that shit.
Everybody's intelligent.
Say that
I
shit.
hang out with people.
Don't
dumb me
down.
No. I'm making a joke, but I use plenty words, man. So
No, absolutely.
It just was funny.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's common sense. I'm a common sense guy. I like being around people that have common sense. That's the type of guy I am. I don't care where you come from, if you finish school, whatever. If you have common sense, me and you are usually cool. But anyway, I'm saying if it's just me, I'm not. I'm like, I'm concerned. But it's like sometimes, like I see this stuff, like I said earlier, and I'm like, God damn, they are really promoting this stuff. Is it really for this kid or is it for their own situations? Because I saw this for the last 6 years. Anything that got popular within the mainstream media, these guys was going in. Ian, all these, not just Ryan. I'm talking about all these people. The LeBron James, the Shaquille O'Neals, the Stephen A. Smiths, and all these guys.
Fuck all of them. Fuck all of them. I hate them. I can't stand them people anymore. I don't care. I'm good. Fuck them.
I don't even like
you cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, you cutting out like crazy right now, Ian.
My bad. You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. What you saying?
Yeah.
No, I said that's why I don't really like watching too many of these shows at all anymore.
Yeah, it's like
I'd rather watch Netflix. Right, I'd rather watch Netflix or something, man. Because these motherfuckers,
God, yes.
they get on my nerves, man. A lot of these dudes, I don't want to hear a lot of the shit you motherfuckers is talking about.
And then, hey, Steve, get to the what's his name?
I'm just waiting for Shannon Sharp to choke the shit out of Skip Bayless. That's all I'm doing.
Oh my God,
dude.
Hey,
and listen.
Put the glasses on.
Listen. What I don't want to do is I don't want to give these bum ass. Listen, and I'm not saying this in the sense of who they are. They've made their way. They, just the type of shit we probably we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all love sports. We all talk. We want to talk and get paid to do that shit. I mean, they made their way. You feel what I'm saying? Skip has made his way. How he did that shit, I have no fucking idea. How Stephen A. Smith makes fucking goddamn $60 million in 5 years just off the first take, that's fucking incredible. I love it, right?
He do everything.
But what I'm saying is, they're fucking trash. Like, everybody's fucking trash. I'm tired of the shit they be trying to spit out there, the narrative they be trying to twist.
Me too.
The going back and forth. They say absolutely nothing that's really true. Absolutely nothing that's true. When it comes to real shit, they say nothing that's fucking true. They just sit there and just spew they fucking bullshit for fucking 2 hours, and that's all it is. It's bullshit.
They go based off of what they heard and try to spin it.
And those are the insiders. They supposed to have inside information. They got the people. They got tech. They got everything. They still can't seem to get it right. How the fuck? That's your man. How Shaq is your man, and you can't get it right. How are you fixing the narrative on that bullshit when a nigga told you some shit? Get the fuck out of here. Good. Keep it moving. Y'all all fake.
No,
they all fake. I'm good with that bullshit. Just like so I got a question on the whole bullshit, right? So God dang, I don't even know if I want to go into the question. Don't even fucking matter at this point.
Can I bring it to another situation?
As long as it doesn't get political or anything like that.
You knew this Hamlet thing was going to be political. You knew this Hamlet thing was going to be political. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
But but real talk. Let's go to the other side of things. Like, these guys, like, just to hold like a Skip Bayless to a situation where it seemed like what he says is his word. I've been consistent for the last, I don't know how long with Skip. When he made that comment about LeBron, Skip think black men are superhuman. He made comments like this for the last, since I've been listening to him 20 years. He think black men are superhuman. So don't get mad when he say shit.
What do you mean?
That you be like, oh, like that makes me think you got him on a pedestal.
Let me tell you something.
And now he's 71 years old.
This has nothing to do with this. That's absolutely nothing. So I am generalizing the whole fucking media.
I'm talking about them guys.
I'm talking about all of them.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm talking about all of them. I ain't just talking about Skip, but Skip is he's one of the problems that don't need to be. He doesn't need to be on air anymore. He does not need to voice his opinion. No. He's over with.
Wait a minute. Now I'm a Skip Bayless fan.
Fuck Skip Bayless.
I am a Skip Bayless fan. I am a Stephen A. Smith fan.
You fuck with him because he like the Spurs. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I fucked with Skip Bayless because he do speak
trash, my
G. A lot of shit.
Yeah,
and you
he
know
do.
he's been
No,
trash.
Stephen A.
He
speaks
do.
the truth on a lot of shit. You dig what I'm
Stephen A.
saying?
speaks
No,
the
they
truth on
don't.
a lot of stuff.
I do
wish he
respect.
stopped talking about football.
I do respect where
I
they
wish
came
Stephen A.
from to
stopped
get
talking
to
about
where they
football.
at today.
That's what
I
I
do
respect their
respect
job.
that.
Hold on.
And the grind that
respect
they
their
had to
job.
go through to get to where they at today.
I respect
You
their
know, I do
job.
respect it.
So here's the difference. Ryan Clark played football.
Yep.
JJ Redick played basketball. Stephen A. Smith and a little bit Skip Bayless scored a point in high school as Jalen Rose, destroyed him on that nonsense. He scored 1 point in high school. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Qualifies you.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. No, because you got to do the reciprocal.
I say I respect
Stephen A.
their
Smith
job.
went to journalism school.
Hold on. I know that.
They
Skip
are
Bayless went to
journalists.
journalism school.
This is what I'm saying. I respect, my guy. I respect their job.
Yeah.
I respect their job.
All right. But that's what I'm saying. So they earned the right to support.
We sitting here right now. We sitting here right now talking about the same shit and wishing we was getting paid to do this right now.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I'm not disrespecting that part.
True.
I'm not disrespecting that part. I'm disrespecting the fact that when they get on there, they don't speak truth. My guy, it's
They
over.
do. They do.
They don't speak truth, son.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
This,
I'm good with them. They don't speak
PPA.
truth, my G.
And then we
They
not on
They
ESPN.
contradict themselves every fucking goddamn sentence they speak. That's contradictory. It's nothing that's fucking truth. It's this and then it's that. How the fuck
They're doing the same thing. They basically doing the same thing we doing right now without cuss words.
And make it a negative. How is your positive a negative in the same fucking goddamn same segment? The fuck
We doing the same thing. We doing the same, basically the same thing with cuss words.
Listen to what they actually saying, bro.
But I'd rather you put the big.
Listen to what they actually saying.
I do.
Hey,
I watch them.
Wait. The only bad thing I don't like for the last 10 to 15 years, these guys are very what do you call that? No. They are biased. Like they are really.
This is what I'm telling you. You right, drunk. You got goddamn right, drunk. I heard Stephen A. Smith say something real in fucking years because he has it. Because he's a fucking bum.
I think Stephen A. do be saying some not I ain't gonna say real stuff that we'd be like, oh shit.
He's fake
when he
now.
talk about basketball,
son.
When he talk about basketball, he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff in basketball.
Just because he could sit there and everybody could pull up statistics and then talk about it because you're well versed
journalist.
Because you're well versed. Journalism is a lot of English, right? It's a lot of English. Yeah. You're well versed. Because you can pull up stats and you're well versed and you have the fucking speeds to do it. That's all that is. They're actually trash. I'm sorry, they're trash. I'm good. Well, you can sit up here and you can
we don't pull up stats.
Well, you could down to Jalen Hurts and be like, yo, he's only good because of the players around him. What the fuck do you mean? How are you saying somebody's good because of the players around him? Isn't that what the NFL is supposed to do? Ain't that what you're supposed to do on the team? You're supposed to put good players around people to fucking make them better. How the fuck you contradicting yourself like that every fucking day, son? I'm good with it. I'm good. Fuck them. That's why we here. We here because we talk that real shit. Fuck ESPN. Fuck goddamn Stephen A. Smith. Fuck Skip Bayless. Fuck Shannon Sharp and Ryan Clark and all them bitches. We here. Fuck that shit. We speak that real shit, and that's what we doing. We not even bringing them up. We don't even know we giving them airplay. Fuck them. They not that nice. They not that good. They just got a job. They got a job to do. Fuck them. We don't. We do this shit for free.
Can I get a car? Yeah, I
don't
see
time
this.
for this shit, my nigga. Fuck them.
I agree 100% with this because I've been saying this. This is why a lot of podcasters that's on the YouTube streams, they getting more way more views than a First Take or than a Undisputed or what have you. They're getting like the big time ones are getting way more views is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I get that 100% because everybody has the same talking points now. You know what I'm saying? But I do respect the people that still act like journalists. I still respect that in that way. But these other people, even the journalists today, like a Stephen A., and like Skip Bayless, even they are what you call stop being journalists. Now it's just about how to tickle somebody's goddamn chin. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of their stuff that they do on ESPN and Fox Sports and all of that stuff is scripted. A lot of that stuff is it's spoken about before the show start. All right, but I ask you this though, Steve.
No.
ESPN give you a call right now and say that they want our show.
I'm good. I'm coming.
You're gonna script your ass, your damn self.
I'm coming.
And you're gonna water your shit down, and you're gonna do everything that they tell you to do. God damn it, it's gonna become our job.
Steve, don't do it.
But I won't compromise myself for them.
We could do this our damn self.
I won't compromise myself for them, son.
Nigga, you gonna put on a suit and tie like Steven ain't gonna tell you shit. Nobody trying to hear that shit.
No. I would say I would not sell my soul.
He gonna get you to agree with his antics when the Cowboys lose.
Look, I'm gonna be like this. My money with a sign on dotted line, nigga.
Yeah. Shut up.
Because guess what? Nigga, I'm going. When they tell me to do this shit, I'm doing it. I'm good.
Oh,
My
yeah.
job.
Hey,
I'm doing it at my job. I'm good.
I heard that.
No.
Shannon.
But guess what? But being that I'm not there yet, fuck them. I'm good. We're going to keep it a buck right here. We're going to keep it a buck right here.
We're going to be on the show talking about your ass. I'm going to be on this show talking about your ass.
I'm going to be like, yo, wow, $1,500 a week after child support is paid? Shit. Shit.
I'm rich.
Yo, whatever.
Color kids and everybody. Yo, we good, baby.
Hey, Steve, I will put some incentives on this motherfucker too. I'll be like, yo, if I say something that the wokey wokes don't like, please don't fire me. Please don't fire me. If you fire me, you got to give me at least a $15,000 bonus. I'll put some incentives on this motherfucker.
This motherfucker said 15,000, right? Motherfucker Stephen A. Smith get $12 million a year.
Hey,
we on there.
Hey, I'm working from the bottom right now. I'm working from the bottom right now.
Yeah.
I can't be going in and tell me give me a $2 million bonus and I just came out of nowhere. You know, I just say, pay my debt and we good.
Don't forget that is Disney. Goddamn it.
Oh yeah, for real. That's true. I forgot about that. They don't want nobody.
They can give me a job just putting the plugging shit up.
Yeah, for real.
What you do? I put the plug in the thing.
Whatever need to be plugged up. Yeah.
Right. Shit. Damn. No.
So I have a question. I have a question for y'all. Right. So we watch Ant, you're a 49ers fan. EPA, you're a Cowboys fan. Kasim, we Giants fans. We could just.
Damn, why you gotta say my shit? Why you gotta take a deep breath and a big gulp before you say my goddamn Cowboys name?
Because you know.
We all going to the playoffs.
It's tough for that to come on my chest. It's tough to that come on my chest. Okay.
Good point.
Like I'm kind of like a cat when the cat get hairballs. when I'm about to say Cowboys, I'm like. So it's tough for me. But so being that you guys this year have been through some controversy, right? Do you think that is quarterback the most important position on the field?
You know how crazy of a question that is?
Say that question is.
Is quarterback the most important position on the field?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
Is it though? It's the opposite of like you talking about we talking about NFL, right? We ain't talking
I said
about
quarterback, the most important position on the field.
Hey, in high school, no. Having a actual real coach, it's X's and O's. The state of Connecticut, again.
But you do know
all the white
a quarterback.
But
a quarterback
I
is
said
only
on
as good
the
as his
field.
weapons.
On the field.
Don't get the question misconstrued.
I thought I was on the field for a second. I'm
On
sorry.
the field, my G.
I thought I was on the field for a second. My bad. Yeah, I believe quarterback. Yeah, it's been like that for since
you know what?
football started.
It's the most important, but I'm not giving it as wide a margin as I once did, especially based off of we did this year. We had 3 quarterbacks this year. We had 3 of them this year. You know what I'm saying? And so my question is do I are we in the same position now if we would have had Trey Lance? I don't think so.
You think you would be in a worse situation or a better situation? You think it'd be a worse situation or a better situation?
I think it would have been worse.
Savage says no. Jim Savage says no, it's not.
You think it would be the worst?
I think it would have been worse if we had Trey Lance. I don't think we would have got.
Me and Steve was talking about it, but hey.
Savage ain't touched a goddamn football a day in his life. What the hell do he know?
No. He used to play football. He used to be football. He played football.
Yeah, he played.
I'm about to say, you see
we ain't talking about the Pee Wee League, Steve.
No, he played high school football and basketball.
The first high school football game I seen in Connecticut was a big ass Savage on a football field with a bunch of little kids. It looked like. Yeah, the first time I saw a high school football game, that was my first year. I was playing college football 1 year, and I saw him playing. I went to go visit my father in New London, and I went to a New London high school game. I'm like, who the fuck is that on the football field? Boy, it was like 6'3", 6'4". I think he was a running back. He was
that's
slow
what I
as
was about
shit,
to say.
though.
They ran to give the ball to Savage.
No, there was no plays. It was just like give him the ball.
Yeah. He run up the A gap.
Don't worry about blocking for him. He'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just let him roll over everyone. He'll be fine. He's good. He's okay.
Hey, Savage, and actually, you was playing Montville. Hey, real talk, Savage.
Niggas just gave him the ball, and he had no lineman, no nothing. They was like, "Yo, we good. Let him go."
Hey, Savage, I don't know if you remember this, but you was playing Montville, and Montville was good that year. Like it was in 99, I think. 99 season. Montville was good that year, and they had a lot of good players. And Savage still made them look like little kids on that damn football field. I remember that game like it was yesterday.
Oh, like it was yesterday?
Yeah, I remember that game.
I don't even remember y'all like it was yesterday. Fuck out of here.
Hey, you got shit that you remember, and you gonna always remember.
I know you ain't lying. I do.
I remember it, but they was like catching you, but they just couldn't tackle you.
Yeah, I know somebody lied on that damn birth certificate.
Yo, somebody, word. You ain't fucking lying.
Out there?
Somebody lied on that shit.
That nigga said, "Give me your jersey, son." He said, "Give me your jersey, son."
Hey, we still don't know that nigga real age, son. I think that nigga 62. I think he might be 62, son. He might be 62.
Somebody lied on that goddamn birth certificate. How this nigga got a beard?
What'd you say, Ant?
He was that 12-year-old with the mustache?
Yeah, with the beard.
He was that 12-year-old dude with the mustache?
Nigga was born with a mustache.
Yeah.
How the fuck you 16 and you look like me?
Yeah.
Born with a fucking very white voice too.
This nigga got remember when you go to the thing and they be like the PBA shit, constant all that shit. They be like,
yeah.
Can we see a child's birth certificate?
That
nigga was like, nah. It was like, nah. This nigga came out with like 3 of them.
Yeah.
He was like, this one says There's like this one says your child is 19. The other one says your child is
Hey, Savage,
the other
don't
one
let
says
us
he's
get on
11.
you like that.
What is he? How old is he? How old is he?
Don't let us get on you like that, Savage.
He's too big to be here. He's too big
Way.
Oh shit! There you go. There you go.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. I woke up like this, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Listen. Stop blame my father. Blame my father. That was the Rolling Stone and shit.
He came out the womb 5'3", 5'3", 160.
What the hell?
Not for real. Like, I always had this voice though. It was a shame. I couldn't even call girls on the phone, B.
Because they fathers pick up
The
like
father was like, "No,
this
call this
grown man
motherfucking
did."
grown ass
Yo,
man.
word.
Call him
Yo,
my daughter.
Grown ass man.
I'm younger than your daughter, dog.
Someone's 12 years old getting mad police at his door. He's like, grown ass nigga trying to talk to my daughter.
Bad Boys 2.
Whoa.
He was a kid on Bad Boys 2. Nigga, you look at least 30.
Nigga said you're at least 30.
Nigga, you look at least 30.
Yo, word.
I had to bring my birth certificate to every baseball game, football
Yeah,
game,
I bet.
basketball game. It was like, no, yo, they literally stopped me from going. It was like, no, he can't. That's not a kid. We had to go back to the house and get the birth certificate just so I could play.
Especially in those times. Especially in those times. You remember that Dominican kid from the early 2000s that was lying in New York. And he was actually a different age or something like that. I think he was like 16 instead of 14 or something like that. But he did look like he's about 25.
The Little League World Series.
Yep, and he was dominating.
You know what's crazy? They been did that shit though. I told you, like when we was when we played baseball. We was younger. We went to the city championship, and we had to play against the Bronx. It was the Boroughs.
Yeah.
So Queens, we won the Borough. Queens, we won Brooklyn. We beat Manhattan. So now we had to play the Bronx. And the winner of that game, you going to
do what?
play the championship of Yankees. He knew we was the best team in the city, and they beat us.
Baseball.
It was a team of all Dominicans, and they beat us like 23-1.
Baseball. Mm-hmm.
I was looking. These niggas is throwing triple plays on us and shit.
God damn.
I was like, yo, ain't no fucking way, yo. I was like, ain't no
Football
fucking way these niggas.
They had all
like,
they
there's no way
playing.
these niggas, man.
But listen, Spanish.
No, but that's one of the hustles that was in New York, though. The Spanish kids in New York playing baseball. Oh my God.
Yep.
That was a hustle in New York. I remember that.
A big baseball guy. He used to say that shit all the time. How like when they used to go to New York and all, my father, he from Jersey. He used to go to New York. He said they was like that in the 60s, 70s too. Like
they recruit them kids.
Yeah.
They recruit them Spanish kids in New York.
For real.
Yeah, and actually because they bring them.
And you know what's crazy? And you know what's
what happened
crazy?
in the 60s and 70s. His kids was playing.
They bring them from DR like that though. They go get them.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's
and
crazy?
Bring them up here. They say we can't find
you know what's crazy though, Ant? Everybody say that played Little League Baseball and Intermediate League Baseball is everybody that went to the motherfucking Bronx and played them Spanish kids.
Got our ass whipped.
That was a football score.
Oh my God. And they sent them right to the Bronx. They ship them right here.
Yeah,
because that's where they all
ship them right to the Bronx.
We playing against fucking A-Rod, Pedro Martinez, all these
Well, somebody said that I was born in the 60s. Was that you, C?
No,
C said I should know because I was in the 60s.
I said your kids was playing baseball back then in the 60s and 70s.
Hold on, did you tell them how old you are, sir? Your real age? Yeah.
God.
All right.
Show that goddamn face, motherfucker.
Oh, the
Well, I ain't gonna say shit because whatever age he say he is, I'm only 12 days younger.
You say 12 days younger?
Yeah, I'm literally 12 days younger. So whatever age he say he is, I'm 12 days younger.
Listen, so it's up. So for people that don't know, all our mothers was pregnant at the same time.
Whoa.
Yo, and guess what? They're all like 10 years apart.
Off the hook. Wait. I like what that. I don't get that.
Think about that shit, my G. Like all our mothers was pregnant at the same time, right? But they're all like they're like years apart. So like my mother was like 22, 23. I think she was around that. My mom was like 24. How old was your mom?
My mom was 17 going on 18.
17 and Amelia was 15, 16, right?
15.
Like 15,
yeah. 15.
So our older cousin was born in August. I was
from
born
the youngest of the sisters.
Yeah, from the youngest, the oldest.
Oh shit.
The youngest is the oldest cousin, right? So he was born in August. Me and him was born 2 weeks apart. Like all of the sisters was pregnant at the same fucking. I think they playing that shit. They don't want to tell nobody, but I think they playing that shit. I don't know how.
I think they did.
They don't want to tell nobody.
Hey, it's a section of friends out here. I ain't gonna even say the names. It seemed like they damn set it all up to get pregnant at the same time. Yo,
hold on.
I'm not even
hold on. Did not hear the words that he used. This nigga said a section of friends. A section of friends. Yo, I'm done. Get the fuck off here. Get the fuck out of here, guys. You're not allowed here no more, bro. You're not allowed here no more. This nigga said a section of friends.
Yeah, a good set. A good proportion of all friends. I should say a good proportion of all of them are friends. And all look like they be pregnant at the same time.
If those people know who you're talking about, son, you getting your fucking feet burnt at night. Like,
hey, Steve, now you know. I got that big ass machete upstairs. You come over here in 92. You gonna get me. Fuck out of here. Cause you know them women think they can beat men now. What the fuck?
Yo,
don't come over here. I'm gonna slice your ass up. God damn it. I'm going to my Caribbean side of the family right now. I got the machete.
All right, so let me switch gears real quick. I mean, we're on NFL, all this kind of bullshit. I'm happy we've been back after 2 weeks. My bad, y'all. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
you know, it was the holidays. Fuck that shit. I treat this shit like I'm a fuck. I act like I'm an ESPN fucking host, so it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
I love it. It is what it is. Like you acting
I'm faking the funk. I love it. I'm fronting it. I don't give a fuck, my G. We up here having fun with the bullshit.
Yo, real talk. So I want to give my Steve, do your thing. Hold on a second. I want to give my flowers to Steve because real talk, the stuff you and PPA and Ant say, I don't from my and I thought I was a sports guy. Like when y'all talk about like boxing and like basketball, like extensively on things I never really looked at. I ain't never heard that shit from like fucking ESPN, Fox Sports, any of them. Yeah, I'm a researcher. So every time you guys talk after the shows that I've been on, I will go right on. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the type of guy I am. But I'm giving all three of you guys your flowers because shit that y'all say, I ain't never even know.
This fourth quarter sports, my nigga on Savage Car. That entertainment. That's why, motherfucker.
Yeah, real talk. Yes, indeed.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe button.
Yes. Please do. I keep forgetting that part. Hit that shit. This is what I used to do back in the day.
Look, that damn jersey's so big that the right side 33 my nigga. The right side 33 was up. Hey, Savage, that's like a 1985 picture, isn't it? That's 1985. That ain't 94. That's not in the 90s.
Don't let me find my baseball shit, my nigga. Like,
oh man, yo, Steve showed me a picture when he was in high school, looking like goddamn one of the Jackson 5s. That big ass afro you had.
Bruh. Oh, I wish I had the picture of me. He got with
that nigga look like Tito Jackson, goddamn it. Look like Tito.
Oh, shit. So, like I said, I want to switch gears real quick, right? So, what I want to do is, so I know we either watched or we've heard or we've seen whatever we've done. The basketball, Donovan Mitchell at 71. Giannis Antetokounmpo 55, Klay Thompson 54. I mean, the list goes on. The list goes on. In the past 2 weeks, the NBA has been going fucking sick as far as like scoring, triple doubles. Like this is the way it's going down is just ugly in my opinion. What I'm gonna do. Hold on, PPA. I want y'all to look at this, and this is from your man, son.
Go.
It's from your man.
I don't know if they do reservations.
So
Sonny, stop playing that. Junior. Stop playing.
You see what that says? Greg Popovich says NBA should create 4 and 5 point shots, create the real circus because no one wants to play defense anymore. All right, exactly. Fucking exactly, right?
I agree.
So we're gonna take that PPA. You ain't got shit to say at this moment because that's your motherfucking goddamn coach, my nigga.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? All right.
I agree with
so I want to ask the question, and I want an honest answer for what you think. From what you think. So is all of this scoring and all the way people are just destroying the league, individual stats? Is it a lack of defense? Or do you attribute it to their talent? I want to know who thinks what. And me personally, I think it's horrible defense, and you're allowed to travel, you're allowed to double dribble, you're allowed to do whatever fucking N1 fucking hot sauce move you want to do, and nobody cares. Everybody's just sitting there. Do your job, my guy. Boom, get 50 if you want to. I'm not stopping you. I'm not fouling you. I'm not touching you. Go to hole, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Shoot wherever you want to shoot.
The friendship league.
Do you? My opinion, like I said, horrible fucking defense. I've never seen people play defense. It's horrible, horrible. So I want to know y'all opinion on what that, and I'll shut the fuck up.
And I totally agree because you hear the defenders that speak of today's game and the way this game is played and the lack of defense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So how are we crowning? This is what I mean. How are we crowning these players? How are we crowning these players better than our players and before? And we can speak on this issue. Like we could say, they could be like, oh, there was a barbarian league. They was just tackling and wrestling and blah, 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 blah. My G. But Kareem Abdul still didn't have 1 3-pointer in his whole life. And he's the fucking league. He's the fucking person that has the most points ever. But he's only shot 2-pointers. He didn't have a 3-point line.
Real talk.
But right? we don't.
And guess what? And it was defense being played. You had to be stopped. So now we're crowning certain people fucking nice when this is the situation.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that these players are crowned in our eyes. I don't think these players are crowned because what we basically be doing is we be just asking ourselves which one of these players could survive our era. You know what I'm saying? Rather than crowning them as being better than the players that are in our era.
But you got people like Kevin Garnett. You got people like Kevin Garnett talking about people 20 years ago couldn't play in today's league. So now you're getting confirmation from some of our dogs, which I think they being fucking spoon-fed the bullshit to say something. because there's no fucking way Kevin Garnett wouldn't average 35, 40 points in this league today.
My thing is like, you know, the thing is like what we just said, it refers back to defense and defense not being played. Because of the simple fact, even though back in the days, you know, there was a lot of, you know, the 7-footer pretty much ran the motherfucking league back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And the 7-footer, it went from the 7-footer dominating and running the league to a point guard driven league. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you transition into things like that, you know it was more defense, especially when it was pertaining to guarding big dudes, because the big guy, the tall guy, the next best 7-footer was that guy back in the days. Now it's everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, you know, defense. Even when the game changed over to point guard driven, it did not have to go with the defense. The defense ain't have to never lead the game. You know what I'm saying? And I harp on like defense when it comes to this league today. You know, remember the bitch ball comment you made? You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's because that there is no fucking defense. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you think about it. You think about it too.
Look what Drunk said.
What he say?
He said, bro, if you go hold a superstar to 30 points, they call you a lockdown defender these days. Remember when they Yo, remember when they used to call Gerald Wilkins the Jordan stopper? Because he held Jordan to fucking 28 points. I held Jordan to 28 tonight. I held him to 35 yesterday. Like, I'm the Jordan stopper because he ain't scored 50 on me?
You see what I'm saying?
Good point. Great point.
And Jordan played in a tough league. That's why Jordan is going to be always the greatest of all time. Jordan played when defense was allowed to be played. He played against forearms and hand checks. You know, sometimes that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? The little fucking things. You know what I'm saying? That's how.
Here's the hill part. You can really control a nigga on defense when you can put your hand on their hip, when you know it, you can feel where they moving. You can put your elbow in the back. You know what I'm saying? On their side. You can do this shit. Boom. Where you going? I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now you know by their movement, how they move with the ball and blah, blah, blah. You can kind of move with them. But now, where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
Go wherever the fuck you want to go now. We're not touching you. We don't care.
LeBron James, did you see the interview with LeBron James at ESPN?
Fuck LeBron James.
Like,
I hate that.
But I'm a LeBron James basketball fan. So if anybody's being as though I don't like him in the other situations, but you cannot. I'm not a bias towards him. I'm a fan of his. He's actually my favorite player. But he will always be. Somebody saying boo. He will always. He will always be a guy. Him, Kevin Durant, a lot of them, a lot of the superstars. What's his name? What's the guy? Steph. All of them will always like
all the way right.
Have a situation where they're gonna like the real basketball heads, the old school guys, the guys that's like 35 and up. They're gonna always be like, you guys was good, but you ain't so and so.
That's why I say that they are not crowned. Those are the players that we look at and we ask ourselves, could they play in that Michael Jordan magic?
But this is what I said. This is what I said. Like, we're getting validation. You're getting validation from other people, like Kevin Garnett's and shit like that. Like that is saying, oh, they couldn't play and blah, 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 blah. Who the fuck is stopping Tim Duncan today?
Nobody.
Please. Tell me who's stopping Tim Duncan. Who's stopping Who's stopping Shaq, son? Who's stopping Shaq right now? Who? These niggas is getting 80.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Donovan Mitchell got 71.
71.
Donovan Mitchell, son.
And the way he played, yo.
And guess what?
Y'all can tell me more.
We fouled the nigga. We fouled him. We fouled, son. We fouled Donovan Mitchell to go to the free throw line to score fucking 71.
Yeah.
Why would you foul him? The fucking commentator literally said it. I'm not letting that motherfucker get 70 on me. There's no way in hell I'm letting him get 70. I'll foul anybody else. You're not getting 70 on me.
Hey, guys,
you literally gave him the fucking points, bro.
You guys could tell me more.
Fuck this shit.
Tell me the situation. How did Kobe Bryant?
Fuck all of you.
How did Kobe Bryant get his? You stupid on air. How did Kobe Bryant get his 81, 82 points? Let me know.
And don't talk about Kobe Bryant. Let's not talk about Kobe Bryant because guess what? The LeBron James situation with Kobe Bryant. Fuck that. That motherfucker played for 20 years. Nobody talks about that. And
Kobe, the thing is about, oh my God. Really? The Kobe Bryant last game.
Scored 60.
You see this? And they let him score that.
LeBron never scored 60 in his last game.
And they let him score that. They let him score that.
You think they let him?
No, yeah. They was not mad. They was not defending.
He got hot. He got hot against Utah.
Unapologetic. You crazy. They stopped defending him. They was not playing no defense on Kobe Bryant that game, son. Watch that game, son. They was not playing no defense. They let Kobe get that.
He is right.
My bad. I just want you to see that.
I'm about to say, what the hell?
I just want you to see. I just want to see Kobe shoot the last shot against Utah. I just want you to see it. Like that's what it is. I just want to see it. Understand it. Y'all had to understand what was going on. You see? Do you not see that what I'm talking about? The genius how it just fucking flows into everything. Every time, do you not see it? It's something for everything. I got it. So it's all wrapped up. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. But no, as we was explaining, you could tell the guys was like, before the second half, they was like, all right, Kobe. Oh, Kobe looked like he wanted, all right, let's chill for a second. Mm-hmm. He was hot. So they was really, and Kobe was shooting all jumpers. He had a couple of, going to the paint, going to the basket, whatever. But all jumpers, he was hot that night.
He got hot, son. They kept giving him the ball. So last game, they knew he was retiring. But the problem, here's the issue. Here's the issue. Could they stop him?
A healthy Kobe probably would have been scoring 80 points a game almost.
Could they stop him in that game? Could they stop him? They couldn't stop him. You got to make the shots, right? I go out there and shoot a ball. I shoot the ball. I got to make it. It got to go in the hoop. It got to go in the It got to go inside.
Yep,
if it don't go inside, guess what? They're gonna be like, yo, I went fucking 8 for 40. And they're gonna kill me. He scored 60. It gotta go in the basket.
Yep. It gotta go in the basket. So what you think the difference is, like, of him scoring his 60 versus Donovan doing it 71?
Like I said,
the same era.
It did it against my Bulls.
It is the same era. It is, yeah.
It did it against my Bulls.
It's the no defense era.
Yep, that was
everybody stopped playing defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's what happened.
Is one of the best coaches in
they didn't drop that 60 because he got sent home the right way.
No,
he got sent home the right way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He definitely did.
I agree. Popovich.
Popovich is right though. Popovich is dead right.
Yeah, he's right. Like just what is what's his name? Bill Belichick said something about football. I gotta say, hell yeah, because these the best coaches in their realm. So absolutely.
And this is and what you said, Steve. This is a sofa football league too.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's what I be trying to tell you.
Hold on.
Oh
I'm
God,
sorry.
yes.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I gotta go back. And I have to defend. One person as well as my team, but I have to, and I don't want to, but I'm always going to be fair. I have to defend Ohio State for knocking out Marvin Harrison Jr. That was a targeting. That was a fucking targeting, dog. They should have called that shit. Ohio State in the playoffs against fucking Georgia. Yes, that was targeting, dog. He fucking knocked his head off. Like, he tried to knock his head off. He knocked him out the game. They didn't call targeting. Why? This is bullshit, son. Ohio State should have won that game, bro. And I hate to say it, they should have won that game. Yeah. Also, even though we was down and we only had 25 seconds left, we also had a targeting call. That wasn't called. They looked at the replay and was like, oh. But in the regular season, you call that all day and you throw players out for that shit. You throw players out for those plays. Now, all of a sudden, you want to go home. Yep. Fuck out of here, dog. Like, this is these kids. Most of these kids, this is their lives on the line. Like, they'll never probably play another down of football again. Most of them. And you took this away from them. You feel what I'm saying? Because you went back and looked at a replay and you know the rules and you decided that day that you did not want to make that call. That day. Only that day. For some reason, that day, you didn't want to make those calls. But you made them calls all year. Y'all made them calls all fucking year. All of a sudden, targeting is not called now in the national playoffs. In the playoffs? Now you don't want to call it?
Yeah.
Bogus. And this is what I be talking about with the bullshit that goes on that we have in sports. And it's all bogus half the time. And this is why I love it to death. This is why I'm up here talking about it. But a lot of the times I refuse to watch a lot of shit because it's to me it's scripted. It's starting to become scripted. Like you do what you want to do when you want to do it. You feel what I'm
gonna tell
saying?
you something. As a so-called referee, because I'm gonna say it's so-called because I never would, hopefully I will one day, but I don't take it that serious to take other things seriously. But a lot of times a referee will call things he will call in the first half, then he wouldn't call during a last seconds, last 5-10 minutes, and stuff like that. I just want to let you know.
You gotta call.
They let things go, but I get what you're saying. Where when it comes to what's the thing when it comes to like promoting, maybe it's scripted, but I don't believe it's like scripted as people say.
No, because guess what?
But I just think it's the human element of it.
It's not the human element. Let me tell you why. Because they took the human element away when you can go back and watch the replay.
True.
Once you do that, you went back and watched the replay. You said, this isn't a rule book. This is what it is. And you watched it and you said, no. You just wanted to go home. Bitch, do your job. You're fired. You're fucking fired, bro. All of y'all are fucking fired. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kasim. I'm not gonna lie to you. Washington Redskins, New York Giants. Pass interference.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to go home. That was a pass interference call.
But hey,
go home. I love it because it's my team.
And we talked about it, and also with our homeboy DN, he actually got poked in the eye. They usually would call that too.
Yep. On Kevon Thibodeau.
In the same play. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them things that nigga, it's cold. Fuck all y'all. Whatever happens, happens. It was like that. It was like that.
And that's what happened. It's bullshit. At the end of the day, it's bullshit.
I know.
I can't.
I get it. I
can't. As far, and guess what? I'm glad. I'm defending Ohio State. I'm defending Ohio State as a Michigan fan. They should have won that game, son. They should have beat Georgia, son. And we should have had a last second chance. We should have had 25 seconds to try to score a touchdown.
Hey guys, whoever was watching this, I'm gonna tell you, I went to a New Year's Eve wedding, and I was still watching that game, and that game was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I went to a really good New Year's Eve, and I was getting drunk like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my lady, we was getting drunk. Yep. And we had a good time. You know, to bring in 2023. You know, and I was still watching that game, and that was a fucking awesome game.
Both
of them, actually. I was there. We was there for a while, so I watched the end of Michigan game over there, and then Georgia and Ohio State came in, and I was watching that shit like a motherfucker.
I'm surprised I'm surprised you ain't make no money unapologetic. You was the one that said TCU over Michigan, remember?
Yeah, you did say
I'm
TCU.
Surprised you ain't getting this, and I ain't surprised you ain't getting this nigga ass today about that.
Hey, listen, you right.
I'm surprised.
Listen,
you forgot.
We had a conversation, but you know how passionate your boy is. So I said, I'm
on this show. You were supposed to save it. I was hoping he was gonna come on New Year's just for that.
You the Don King.
I can hear you getting his ass and say I told you so, and wave a bunch of money around.
Don't you ever talk about
me. Yeah, Steve, I'm getting on you. Hey,
you ain't getting no money on that.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Hey.
You ain't getting no money on that game.
I can't tell you what's on in my bank account, but I'm gonna say this: hell, nobody. Yo, Steve, my homie.
And I'm gonna go and listen, man. Yo. Listen, man.
And I told him last week when he called me, I said, "Yo, unapologetic, go get in your ass."
We should have won that game by 10. Listen, Jim Harbaugh, and hold on, let's not get into the Jim Harbaugh situation, but Jim Harbaugh, this motherfucker coached horrible in that first half. And he corrected in the second half.
Welcome.
And that's what happened. You see what happened when he started coaching regular? He coached horrible in that second half. He got away from himself because he was trying to save his job. So he started doing weird shit. But guess what now? Now allegations have come back to Jim Harbaugh and some bullshit with the COVID and the coaches and the what you call that shit? Zooming players and all of that shit. So now he's been getting calls from a couple teams in the NFL, Carolina, I forgot the other teams that are up for grabs. But he been getting calls. If I was him, I would take it because they're gonna suspend him regardless for whatever he did during the COVID situation. So he's gonna take an NFL job. So I'm saying it right here, right now. Goodbye, Jim Harbaugh. It's been nice, but due to your fuck ups or whatever you did in violations, you now have to take an NFL job because you don't be suspended half the year or the whole year because of what you did. So
like that's a bad thing. He about to get more money.
He about to get more money for him. It's good for him. It's good for him. But he has to take the job now.
Like that's a bad thing.
He has to take the job.
Back-to-back playoff appearances.
It's a bad thing for me, my G. It's bad for me. It's bad for me.
Let us not go to the Super Bowl this year. We got a good coach coming.
Bad for me, son.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Playoff appearances, bro.
So PPA, he go deep into the playoffs. And that makes me want to just hurt myself by saying this. Let's say that.
No. Before you say that, Harbaugh have won on both stages.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He won on both stages.
What up, Poppy? What up, Poppy Blanco?
Any NFL program would want a coach like that, son. A coach that can win on both stages. He got the best of both worlds. He fuck up in the NFL, he's gonna get another college job.
Yeah. That's how it goes because he's still kind of young. I don't think he's like 60 yet at all.
Harbaugh's a
He
beast.
got long-term money.
Harbaugh's a beast, though. He's a beast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but what I'm saying, you would want to. Let's say the Cowboys. Oh my God! Hey Steve, punch me in the face when you see me. But let's say the Cowboys. let's say the Cowboys literally go deep into the playoffs. Y'all will want to fire that guy that
McCarthy
deep into the playoffs. McCarthy. I don't even want to say.
Hell yeah!
All right,
that's some disloyal ass nigga.
Yeah. Yo, Cowboys fans are fucking worse, bro. This is why people don't like them motherfuckers, dog.
No,
they're horrible. They're horrible fucking people, bro.
When it comes to
Wait a minute, Steve.
Yeah.
Y'all are horrible fucking people.
Top 5. Yeah,
my Jerry Jones, they have Mike McCarthy at his house on his job interview. And McCarthy ain't promised my owner a Super Bowl.
I want you.
If you don't deliver us a Super Bowl this season, McCarthy is out of there. Sean Payton or Jim Harbaugh will be in there.
He's out.
I'm telling you.
He's out. And then he's out. Then he's out. Then he's out.
He agreed with
you. He's out.
Drunk agree with you.
Yes, but he's out. He's out. It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't.
He had him at the crib. He had him at the crib.
All right.
But let me tell you something. Sean Payton. People make Sean Payton as this like glory of fucking coaches. Sean Payton had like the top 5 defenses. Had the best quarterback in the fucking league for almost 10 years. Him and Tom Brady.
He got a good offense. He runs a good offense.
But I get it.
Good defensive coaches.
He's still only out of
he
all those years,
one of the best offenses in the league. He's one of the best offensive coaches in the league.
I get it. You guys, real talk.
Shanahan, McVay, those guys are good offensive coaches.
Cowboys been having one of the best offenses in the league in the last 26 years. So that's like that. You know what I'm saying? What that means?
I want them to stay in-house. I want Kellen Moore.
Yeah, okay.
I want Kellen Moore.
I think he's gonna get it.
I know Jerry Jones. I know my owner. My owner is a big name guy.
Job this year. I think Kevin
my
Moore.
owner is a big name guy. He's not gonna have no soft name in there.
Right. I
so
really think Kevin Moore is going to think
you're gonna think Sean Payton and you're gonna think Jim Harbaugh.
Right. I just think Kevin Moore.
So we talking about coaches, right? We talking about coaches, right? So
yep, drunk for real.
Let me get into let me get into the thick of things for y'all real quick because we're gonna do. All right, so we're doing a love-hater dating, right? Mm-hmm. So I want y'all to love-hater date. I want y'all to love-hater date coaches that made their teams better. Love-hater date. What happened?
Real talk. My son was throwing baseballs yesterday. He 3. This little boy was rocketing baseballs, like little baby baseballs, whatever. But his swing. His throw, yo. I said, son, 300 million.
Baseball. Listen. Baseball and golf, baby. Baseball and golf. People, baseball and golf. Get your kids into it. It's a very fucking.
Yep. It's cost a lot of money to pro sport.
It don't matter.
You're right. That's a great investment.
You know how much the MLB is dying for black players. Oh my God!
Yes,
they will give them that bag, baby.
I'm the first generation in my family on my father's side to play football and play the way that I played it. Everybody else is baseball players. So I get it. Definitely, I get it.
So I want y'all to love hate to date these coaches that made their team better this year. And I'm obviously going with Brian Daboll. I'm going with Kevin O'Connell from the Vikings.
Okay.
Brian Daboll is from the Giants. You know, for people who's listening, and I'm gonna go with an offie. And I don't know if you watch football, you do what you do. I'm gonna go with Steve Wilks. So love, hate, or date.
Okay, Steve Wilks. Which one is that?
Oh my God, Dan Campbell ain't on that list.
Oh,
from Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
You want to know why I didn't put him up there?
Why?
Because he coached last year, and I already seen what he could do.
And he is like first year coaches.
Yeah, these are first year coaches.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah, because he coached. This is the second year. You know what I mean? I see how he turned the team around, so I didn't put him up there. But Steve Wilks was a weird one because he took over for Matt Rule, and the way that
intro. Yeah.
So I threw him in there. I threw him in there because of that situation that's going on over there. So Kasim, love, hate, or date. Brian Daboll, Steve Wilks,
Daboll, Brian Daboll. Okay, Steve Wilks. I'm sorry, guys. Who is that again?
Carolina Panthers head coach.
Oh fuck no. I'm gonna hate him. Being as though he's been doing a great job with them. He's been doing a great job, but they start with him at helm, they're still 5-6. The record is still was 5-6 since he's been at helm. I'm gonna date the head coach of the what do you call it? Fucking Minnesota Vikings. Being as though because he's been winning, they still have talent, but he's been winning like one possession games like 11 times. They got a lot of talent on the Minnesota Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense been top 5 for the last about 10 years.
Who? Okay, Minnesota's defense is trash, bro.
No, their defense was. I don't know what's going on now. Their offense, I don't know how they've been. So so I'm gonna put, and Giants fan, but not just guys. I'll be trying to say it. I'm not one of them guys that's on my team gigs. I'm being really observant.
Mm-hmm.
We had nobody.
We had the same team.
We had the same team. It might be worse because we got rid of a lot of players.
Ingram gone. We got Wan'Dale Robinson's hurt. Like, we got a bunch of shit. We just got a bunch of shit.
I'm a Giants fan, and I don't know 90% of my roster. And they doing fucking work. 3-14, just like Drunk said, 3-14 without Daboll.
Here we go.
3-14.
Go back. I'm gonna go back and what's the name that
I'm
comment?
Gonna put Brian Daboll as
I'm 90% of my goddamn team. I'm gonna go back and edit that out later.
I had to get to know them. I should have said that. I had to get to know them because I didn't know. We got mostly practice squad. We got mostly practice squad members. We real talk. We got mostly practice squad members.
Here we go.
With Brian, now this is some real stuff. I swear to God, I'm not just saying this shit.
Not real.
Because it is.
Not
we got
real.
mostly practice squad with guys. And all the teams that we beat, especially Jacksonville, they headed to the playoffs. They won their shit.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? They won their shit.
Big up to Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence and the boys. And I'm not gonna lie. Fuck that Eagles head coach. That's their job. That's his head coach over there. Fuck him. But it is what it is. But he did a great job with that team.
Yeah, he made a difference. Just like he made a difference.
Doug Peterson turned Evan Ingram into a fucking player. Like,
just like he made a difference with
crazy
the Philadelphia Eagles. He made a difference with the Philadelphia Eagles when he was there.
I'm saying,
let's be honest. And I hate Eagles more than any team in the NFL.
Yep.
I hate Eagles more than any team in the NFL.
Hey, he got a Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
Yeah. No. Don't forgot about that.
Fuck Jeff Saturday. Hey, fuck Jeff Saturday. This is Sunday, bitch.
God damn it. Yo, that was wild.
Fuck Jeff Saturday. This Sunday, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, dog. We got no time for your shit.
As my over the age of 40-year-old mindset was, I was like, nigga, get up. Don't do that. And then, but my younger version said, my nigga.
Yeah.
I said, my nigga. But, yo, real talk. Brian Dable, I love him. I love Brian Dable. I'm good. I love him.
You ain't lying either. You nigga say we was QB sneaking on 3rd and 9 this time last year.
For real.
You ain't fucking lying, dog. That shit was fucking weird. That shit was weird. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Hey, PPA, like real talk. You a football guy too. You know your shit. Like what Giants is doing with the minimum of talent, the very, very minimum of talent, you got to say, I ain't never seen this shit before. You got to say this. And if you, like, come on, man. Like, I give Cowboys their props. As soon as I say something little, oh, here you go again. But I say good things about Cowboys, being as though I can't stand them. I say good things about Cowboys. I just said they had the top 5 offense in the last 26 years. You know what I'm saying? Top 10.
I'm just saying, like, I just like to see. I like to see you speak concept.
Fuck them, bro.
I like to see. You see, I love to see you speak. You know, I was about to say, because you know,
don't give him shit. Don't give him shit. This is playoff time, baby. Don't give him shit. This is playoffs. Playoffs. You play to win the game.
See.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
Fuck him. We playing to win the game. And today, on Sunday, fuck Jeff Saturday, we here to play the game. Fuck the Cowboys. Kiss my ass. Hope y'all lose today and in the fucking playoffs.
Sound like somebody who knows the team is gonna lose in the playoffs.
We playing the Vikings. We playing the Vikings, nigga. We going all we getting that victory, my G. We getting that victory.
I think we gonna get that.
I'm saying it loud. I'm saying it proud.
What he said about the Vikings the last time.
The Vikings are trash.
What did you say about the Vikings the last time when y'all played? Before y'all played them? You said we gonna beat their ass, right?
By 10, and we should have. That game was won by 10. It should have been won by 10.
What happened?
Hey,
we should have won by 10.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm just saying.
Listen too goddamn much. Listen too much.
I ain't get my love and hate in the day and unapologetic.
Do it.
We didn't need Kadarius.
I ain't get mine in yet.
You right. Get
You right.
Get my love hate today then.
Get it in.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to my Cowboys, back-to-back 12-win seasons and all of that.
Is this about
You said you love hate dated in.
Shout out. I can make a quick one.
Talking about
when Lucas won, we taking the 6th seed. You know, shout out. We in the playoffs back-to-back years.
My best advice to you: shut up.
I'm just saying, you know.
That's your fault.
I'm a hate the and I don't want to hate them because you know the Panthers have been playing well lately. I'm a hate their coach. I'm a date y'all coach. I am gonna date y'all coach.
That's a hater. You a hater with that? No, you a hater. You gotta be.
I'm a hater with a date.
You got to be a hater with that. Come on, baby.
Are the Vikings doing better than y'all?
The
Vikings division leaders?
Way better talent.
I'm just saying, are the Vikings division leaders?
Hey, I'm just saying, can Jefferson
They come. I like them. They play better.
Jefferson and can Jefferson start on the Giants team? Can he be the number one?
I'm just saying.
I'm not.
The way the Packers locked that ass down last week, don't look like he ain't no number one ready yet.
I'm not.
It do look like it because he almost. It do
and
look
that
like
48
it,
and that 40 piece we gave him on that blowout don't look like he too ready yet. But that Vikings team, it did do better than y'all. It ended up better than y'all this year. So I'm gonna give him the love.
Okay.
If y'all ended up if y'all would have beat him, I would have loved y'all quarterback. But y'all, Steve Pop did like he was gonna beat that team.
Almost
and he did, and they went out there and they stinked up the joint.
He had almost 400 yards passing. A guy that you don't probably know the names of one receiver on the Giants right now. Name them. Hurry up.
I think Daniel Jones played the best game of his career last week against the Colts. Really, I do.
What?
I think he played his best game of his career last week against the Colts.
No, he didn't.
I think he did. The way he played.
His best
That's
game
what the
is
stupid.
his best game.
And that coach y'all got.
His best game was
Steve. What's your coach name?
His best game he shouldn't have played. His best game he shouldn't have played his best was against Washington. And we should have ended up getting Chase Young on that fucking goddamn thing. But he beat Washington. But then his other best game I'm gonna call was actually against the Minnesota Vikings in a loss.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You being out. You watch him every week. I don't watch Daniel Jones every week. The best game that I've seen him play to me so far this season, watching him, only watched him 3 times. The Colts in the 2 games against the Cowboys.
You're right.
I'll give you that.
But the way he played, though, maybe that could travel to go to Minnesota and beat them. Maybe that could.
Can I ask you something? And I want to ask the people that's watching as well. What quarterback, I don't give a damn if you mentioned Tom Brady or any of them. What quarterback can get 9 wins off those receivers?
Off a practice squad niggas.
With those receivers in Giants right now, what quarterback? I want everybody to mention, but ask me. And if you say a certain quarterback,
God,
I'm cool.
That's why I chose to date y'all coach. It was y'all coach.
You should love the shit out of him.
I don't have love him. No. I chose to love the guy out there in Minnesota because they won the division, though, baby.
I get it. You're gonna love them next week.
I get it. No. Hey. Yep. I do not disagree. You're valid in that. That's a very valid point. They won a division. Yep. They played a hell of a season.
But that man did do a good job with Daniel Jones this year. Yes, I'm not going to take that away from that coach.
Hold on.
I think it was more that coach than Daniel Jones himself.
Fix your words, PPA. Fix your words.
What?
What do you mean he did a good job?
He did a good job.
No.
Wait.
Fix your words. Say he did a great job.
No. That coach out there in Minnesota did a great job with Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is
great.
Cousins.
Kirk got a division.
His stats are usually like that. And then they win it. Did they win the division cup like 2 years ago?
That's what made it more great because that's an Aaron Rodgers division to run. He's been running that division for longer than that.
This right here.
Maybe I'm wrong.
This right here from Drunk is what I've been saying. Why I won't change my quarterback now. I've switched and I've come to. We're on air.
I think he's a $25 million guy.
Okay,
right now.
So I've changed.
He's gonna be a $30 million guy.
I've changed who I am on Daniel Jones due to the fact, and I kid you not, he can handle the New York media, the New York fans. He has the attitude, and he does not. And he is a fucking dog. At the end of the day, he might look stupid. He's a fucking dog. Yo, do you not see him on his runs putting his shoulder down? Yo, fuck you. I'm not losing today. I'm not losing.
Who was
Dak Prescott don't do that. Dak Prescott's a bitch.
Nah, you're
going
a little too far. You're going a little bit too far.
Dak Prescott's a fucking whole hoe, my G. Dak Prescott's a whole hoe.
Be doing. Now you see what Steve be doing. You see what you're going too far now. You're going too
been a consistent guy? Who's been a consistent guy?
Oh my God.
The consistent guy
Dak is a
for
bitch.
Daniel
We
Jones.
already know it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You lucky you got Micah Parsons. You lucky you got Micah Parsons. Because that bitch ass squad without him, that bitch ass squad without Micah Parsons, you lucky.
Here we go.
Ezekiel Elliott's a hoe. Y'all lucky I got him and Tony Pollard.
Oh my God. Here we go.
That's your man.
Hey, y'all gonna see next week. Y'all gonna see next week. You know what
Buffalo just returned the kickoff.
Home. When y'all go home in the wild card week,
you go home
Buffalo
too.
Just
and
returned the kickoff.
You gotta come on the following Sunday.
Hey, beat that bum ass Bucks team. Beat that bum ass Bucks team.
Hey, Buffalo just
don't lose to them.
Kickoff.
Don't lose to them Bucks, my G. Yeah.
Buffalo just returned the kickoff.
Get quiet, nigga. Get quiet.
No.
Buffalo is in the worst. My team is in the worst situation ever. We win the division today. We got to play Aaron Rodgers.
No. We got to talk about this.
We lose today. We got to play Tom Brady next week. Two quarterbacks that we haven't beat ever.
We got to talk about this.
Guess
who's been the most consistent Daniel Jones guy on this panel?
Huh?
No, we're going to talk about it.
What? You have been unapologetic. You have been.
Absolutely.
You have been.
It's been a struggle, but I've been the most consistent. I see. You know, Steve.
Steve, you wanted him fired a couple of weeks ago.
Huh?
Steve wanted him fired a few weeks ago.
Oh, my God.
Stupid son of a bitch.
Yo.
Don't you ever talk about me.
If Jamal watching this, he would tell you. Even when we draft him, I was saying certain things. What Steve is saying today, he fits the New York media. You know what I'm saying? I was saying that in 2019 when we drafted him. He fits different situations. I don't know.
Fuck you was saying that in 2019. I don't even know. You do like goddamn lie. You was saying that we drafted Daniel Jones. You were saying what we all was saying. Nobody knew who the fuck Daniel Jones was then, bro. Nobody knew who he was from Duke. You watch Duke basketball, not football, nigga.
No. Yeah, you're right. But I'm an ACC guy. I'm a Florida State fan. So you know that. So I watched him. Come on, man. I watched him. I swear I watched him. And I said, and I was saying, I don't know what he's going. I knew he was fast. And everybody thought he was like, oh, he looked like he's a Eli Manning. I knew he ran a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know Giants was going to pick him. I didn't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I knew he was good. And I'm telling you, Jamal would tell you that. Jamal, none of them didn't know that. It was like, what the fuck? Who is he? I was the guy said I seen him play against Florida State, and he did a really good job against Florida State with no name players. You know what I'm saying? And I kept on preaching that even this year. You guys heard it. I was like, okay. And then I was kind of getting like, oh shit, everybody kind of going down, all our starters. Damn, I'm going to have to eat crow. And he's still doing his thing. He was still doing his thing. So, yeah. I just want to make that clear. Now, next.
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I just want to make
y'all know what it is. Like, you know, we go through these shits, but guess it's there's another segment we have to get to. Guess what time it is?
Trivia time.
Yeah. It's trivia time, y'all. I want to see who the fuck knows what they talking about around here. If you pay attention to your life, you know what I do. You know what I do around here. So PPA, you're kind of like the leader. You got most of the questions right all the time you get on here. Sometimes you're okay. You know what I mean? But you know, get more than the other panel. So we gonna. All right, so we getting into the basketball shit. Kasim, you might want to close your ears.
Man, I got it.
Or get on your Google.
Stop hating, goddammit.
Yo, and stop typing now.
This comes into the, you know, everybody with the scoring shit and all this bullshit. So, what year did the 3-point line get introduced to the NBA? And I'll even give you a small, like, I'll give you a few years in between. What year?
It had to be after
the late 80s. It was the late 80s. Between mid and late 80s, I believe.
And Kasim?
He didn't say specifically.
He said mid to late 80s. I said I'd give you a couple years in between.
Talking about decades.
I'll give you a couple years in between. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, I know I'm not. You probably don't know the exact year, but
it had to be after the doing the shift of the ABA and NBA. It had to be. You ain't know I knew that. God damn it! God, don't play with me. God damn it! Don't play with me. God damn it! Look at that. Steve did like this. His eyes flipping out like, what the hell? He know that? He opened his eyes like, that nigga know that? Yeah. God damn it. God damn it. I said it's smart too. It had to be doing the NBA knockout of the
nigga said the shift.
The shift. Yeah, I said the shift. Yes. But yeah. I'm gonna say 1980. A couple years after I was born. I'm gonna say 82. Like 1982 in the early 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you at, PPA?
I'm gonna say between the mid, I'd say between the late 80s, early 90s. Between 88, I'm assuming between 87, 80.
Kasim?
I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart.
Yeah.
I tell you, give you a little leeway. 1979, the NBA 3-point was introduced.
Okay, I swear to God,
3-point shot, the line was introduced. Blah blah blah. You know, that was just, you know.
Oh, I was going to say 1979 too. Yes, indeed, baby.
No, you wasn't.
No, because actually, New Jersey.
I thought he was going to say the exact year, because when he said the ABA shifted to the
hey, because I remember that, because the Nets, that was their only championship year in 1979, I believe. So I was going to say that shit.
Dr. J.
Man. Yep, Dr. J. Yep. Mm-hmm. You know, if you don't know, I'm a Nets fan. So, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
I'm not the Nets fan anymore. They moved to fucking New York, so you know.
Mm-hmm. They moved to Brooklyn. You already know.
Yeah.
Goodness
But yeah,
gracious.
I was close. That's my first one.
Yeah, that was the close. Like I said, I give y'all a few years. You know what I mean? Like in between.
That was a fucking good one.
So before we get up out of here, like I got one more question for y'all. Speaking, I'm gonna, you know, with the Hamlin situation, with everything, Tua is also a subject of concern in my eyes. Do you think Tua should retire? Do you think Tua should retire? Like right now, like get up today, not playing. Do you think Tua should retire?
Absolutely. I believe he should retire.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he should retire because he's small. And he's been getting hurt like that. They said since high school. So yeah, I think he should retire, man, because he's gonna end up like really hurting himself like completely. Even if it doesn't happen right now, it's gonna happen when he's in his early 30s.
Mm.
He's small, guys. Them dudes, them damn tackles that's 6'4", 325, like Dexter Lawrence, they running 4.4s and 4.6s, 4.7s right now, and they going with impact. Yeah, it's time for them to like say, you know what, I'm gonna give up the sport. You know, because he's gonna get home.
Play for?
Huh?
What team Dexter Lawrence play for?
Oh my god, man.
I knew already, Steve. You know,
you fucking
I had to say a giant.
Yo,
I had to say a damn giant.
I mean, I could have mentioned anybody.
To not just keep it on tour. You just had to mention a giant. You know,
I didn't even mention Giants. I mentioned a name.
I ain't talking about Dexter ass.
I mentioned a name. Not
I know. It just so happened he a giant.
Put down. Yeah, I mentioned a name.
But you don't want to give him like 1 or 2 more years? Unapologetic? About 2 more, 3 more?
Maybe another year, but he's like consistently getting hurt. And the way he's getting hurt.
But like, I'm just saying that the concussion stuff just started this year. It wasn't concussion last year.
It wasn't? No, I thought it was it started when he was with Alabama.
Yeah, but not concussion like stuff.
I could have sworn it was because of that.
I believe it was a couple of was it a shoulder and a knee, ACL and shit like that.
Yo, this guy trying to get up.
A couple more years, maybe a better offensive line, couple of more pieces, protect them.
But when you get your hands on them, they can protect them, but it's still extremely fast guys off the edge and off the A gap, you know, off the 1 tech, the 3 tech. They coming in fast, and he's a little guy. He don't have no girth. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you about the people all the time. Who's out right now? Lamar Jackson's out. Jalen Hurts Jalen Hurts was out until today. Lamar Jackson, Tua, Jalen Hurts. I told you about them little fucking quarterbacks though. Them little fucking guys. Like to run around about these little fucking mouses. They get fucking squashed. You're good. Get the fuck out of Russell.
Even Russell
Wilson
guy, but he has girth. He has girth.
We're not talking about Russell. We'll talk about Russell Wilson next week. We'll talk about that bum bitch ass.
But real talk, the rate because people say, well, we're saying the same height as him. So I'm just putting it at that, like, you know, he has girth. He can, he can get hit a couple of times, but now he's a done deal, if you ask me. But he played long enough. He played over 10 years. He's taking his money. He should retire too if I was him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do another year, to make sure he's good with the money situation and retire. Nigga making $50 million a year.
And goes back and do you see now how that shit all tied in, my nigga? Goes back to the NFL lifting their salary cap, going into boom. Fucking boom! Like y'all don't even see it. Y'all don't even get it. Y'all don't even get that.
The quarterbacks. Most quarterbacks.
You couldn't even see what the fuck I did on air, bitches.
the quarterbacks are more protected. They're not getting hurt as much. These quarterbacks today can last until they like
do you see me
40
now? Do you
or
see
40
me now?
or 40 plus.
Do you see me now?
They can last today. You know? If you're a little quarterback, then I don't know, but you still get paid as a little quarterback.
The thing is, other sports are invested into all positions.
Yeah.
You got the NFL. This is why they probably got a hard cap, whatever you want to call that shit. They invested in one position.
Get rid of it.
One position is you automatically know the quarterback got to get paid.
You can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. It's too many
automatically
guys to pay. It's too many guys to pay.
I'm in favor.
Don't be surprised if y'all get Derek Carr.
No, we're not getting Derek Carr. We're signing Daniel Jones. No, we're not getting Derek Carr.
I'm just saying.
Stop.
Don't be surprised.
Derek Carr gonna go to somebody, but he ain't going to the Giants. If he do, I won't be surprised by that, but I'd be super surprised by that.
I'm just saying.
You know,
don't be surprised.
I'd be horribly surprised by that. But
you would be? You really would be?
Yes, I'll be horribly surprised by that. I don't want that. Yes. He's older, and he can't run like that. I'm good.
Daniel Jones wouldn't mind sitting down.
Did you not see my guy throw for 330 yards in a fucking 2-point
conversion? They gonna spend that money.
Oh my God.
4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns against the Colts last week. They accounted for. Get the fuck off my Daniel Jones. I'm about to go get a jersey, bitch. Like I'm good.
I think I'm gonna get Dexter. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Y'all are off the hook, man.
If we play the Vikings, mark my words, we play the Vikings in the playoffs, like I said before, we winning. The Vikings gonna have no fucking clue what's about to happen. Night fucking time, my guy. We'll have a Dory Jackson back. We'll be good to fucking go. Y'all can kiss they ass goodbye. Fuck that purple people eater bullshit. We out of here with that bullshit. So
they just beat y'all.
So by 61-yard field goal, we good, son. I'm good with that, bro.
Oh
good.
My God.
Yo, so listen, this is what we finna do. I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. You know, I'll holler at y'all during the week regardless. We finna end this show. Let's get into our football, you know what I mean? Into our football day. You know, it's a lot of things going on. So we're gonna end this on a positive note. We got a little ending going on, you know what I mean? Like, thanks for y'all for showing up. You know, we starting the new year off right. You know, it is what it is. But we're about to be out this bitch, and guess what? This is how we ending it. I'll holler at y'all next week.
Peace, baby.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.
You already see it. New ending. Get the fuck out of here. Savage Calm Down Entertainment. Let's get it. Fuck all y'all. We out of this bitch. You heard me?